Now.
Why?
Recording.
Yeah, why are you doing so well?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm not doing good, but I have a good story to tell you.
Okay. Tell me on the break.
There's a good difference.
I'm doing great, but I have a story to tell you.
Okay. Okay. So, are we filming? Are we recording?
Yeah.
Nope.
All right.
Let's check. Now I'm gonna do the screening. I got
Oh my god.
What are you doing? What is
turn
he
off
doing?
the
What is he
he's
fucking
he's
doing?
a hippie. He's a hippie.
Because remember that one time?
Amanda, do you see this?
It started sounding like an airplane was taking off, and you weren't doing anything to
nobody
it.
remembers
Nobody
that,
remembers
Jeff.
that, Jeff.
I'm gonna supercut that moment right into this.
This is
Please,
well, you're making
you're
it
gonna
up.
edit a
Go
video.
ahead. Listen,
Can someone
You
tell
were
me what's
making it
going
up.
on?
he's making it up. there
Making
was no
what up?
sound. He was trying to say
The
there's some
fake
sort
news
of
is
sound.
coming from inside the house.
Yeah, he's full of shit. There was no airplane taking off noise, and I will state
What?
I'm
my life on
banishing
it.
myself to the seventh house now, so let's
Okay.
I just won't believe that you're gonna actually
That is-
edit a video.
What?
But he says he's gonna splice the airplane noise in.
He doesn't.
That
edit these.
that requires.
Whenever he opens his mouth, it's just gonna sound like an airplane taking off.
All right, so
No.
so it is. Oh,
We did
It's
it.
been a little bit
Yes.
since we played. I've been
Too
very
long.
busy. I also haven't really been able to write too much for this one. So we'll see how that goes. I'm ready to roll though. Last we left off, you three had been on your way on the road to Holy Stone Mine. You came across a rest stop. There was a farm and like a diner sort of area and like an inn sort of situation. And it was
Had
really
dinner
nice.
and went on our way.
Yeah, had dinner, and then decided to create decided to experiment with some living creatures. Astride did with her new book of rituals, and was able to create a cockatrice using a chicken and a lizard. Cockatrices are not peaceful creatures, and it was a vicious, nasty thing. And the farmers got involved, and the farm hands got involved, and some unfortunate things happened. I feel like you guys definitely did your very best to keep the peace in that situation.
Tried.
You, in an attempt to try to solve the whole cheating situation, the adultery situation that was happening,
You made it
you,
worse.
you dropped a woman into a pit with a zombie and a cockatrice, and that was fine. And then everybody just sort of lost their marbles and attacked you for no reason. Alex quickly cleaned up and killed like everybody in a span of like 4 seconds because he has like 600 attacks or something. And then you guys went on your way. And the next stop you had was
It wasn't really a stop. We were stopped.
We were stopped.
Yes.
Via missile.
on the road to Holy Stone
Meridian
Mine.
City.
You eventually found yourself in a sort of crescent mountain range, which you believed would be where Holy Stone Mine was. And as you pulled up, you were hit by a missile. Your car flipped and fell. That's why it looks like that. And you were assaulted by a
actually
team.
a car.
Yeah, you were assaulted. In case you guys wanted to get into it or use it as cover or something.
Let's not do that.
I don't give a fuck what you do.
Wait, how would we be able to? It's
What? Use it as cover?
disabled.
It's
Use
a box.
If
right
you
now,
wanted to
though.
get into, it's like an armored box. Yeah. So
I pictured like a milk truck, like a van.
kinda like a SWAT van or something, but like an ATV version of a SWAT van.
An
It clearly
AC.
said SWAT.
A,
truck.
APC,
truck.
yes. An ATV is just like a quad.
Yeah,
or
quad.
something.
No
A SWAT
cover.
quad.
Which would kind of be
Your
cool.
your car flipped, and then you were assaulted by a team of mercenaries who were using radioactive grenades in order to suppress your guys' magic abilities.
Curious who they were.
You said
One
that
of-
passed though now, right? You said that was over.
Yeah, the smoke and the radiation
And the mirrors.
just sort of dispersed at the end there.
Okay.
And as the area was drenched in radiation, and Alex stepped out in his unicorn juggernaut suit to begin combat with these gentlemen, the radiation seeped into your body, and the serum 483, rad 483 that's pumping through your veins reacted to this entrenchment of radiation, and turned you into sort of like a Bane sort of person. You became stronger, faster, and much more violent. And Alex proceeded to murder the entire SWAT team in the field as Astride was sending out a zombie and a cockatrice, and while Oestre was attempting to use his magic and firing off the dread crossbow. And after you laid waste to them, they're all dead. One of them is still frozen as a statue right over here. And after you were finished, 2 booming voices came from across the valley as 2 beacons of light approached you, and they were speaking to Astride. And saying that Astride had committed atrocities and sins, and that they were here to kill her on behalf of the Wisdom. These 2 Deva appeared, claiming to be the Hammers of the Wisdom, which you guys, I don't think, have any fucking idea what that means.
But they're after her, not us.
Supposedly, yes.
Great.
And it looked like the SWAT team, but based on what your experience of what happened, this mercenary team was prepared for them, not prepared for what you became. You know what I mean? They looks like they didn't have.
Everybody's my friend.
They didn't have the intel that you had some sort of crazy radiation beast inside of you. So, yes.
That's Alex. That's I think Carla's canon.
Oh.
Wow, somebody actually did something?
No, this is from the original.
Yeah, I
this
found
is
it.
what I
Oh,
first
thank
made.
you.
So just go ahead and use that.
Sorry.
But not the Hope Cannon. The Hope Cannon was the one that did like Ugu damage and was radiant energy.
And Jeff, did you watch the last session before you posted it?
Yeah, why?
Did I dominate at all? I didn't have my thing to take notes, so I don't remember if I used my staff.
Not here.
During the fight, no.
Maybe at the farm, but not here.
Yeah, but that was a long. That was a rest.
It was
anyway.
it was already like tons of hours
So
on the way here.
we rested before we came here?
In the car, yeah.
I think technically, here's what I'm gonna say.
She
I know
wasn't
for a
driving.
fact. I know for a fact that you didn't use any
Spells.
super special
No.
magic bullshit for this stuff. Yeah.
But I can't remember when people started
No,
mobbing.
You
if I
were
did
gonna
it.
try, but then you saw it fail on me, and you didn't try after that. We went when we were in the back of the car. That's what my memory says. I mean,
For the weapons, do you do magic items to make the guns and shit?
Are you able to pull up your other one? Because I don't remember what I did. It might be a
It's
magic
a weapon.
item.
oh boy,
Fuck it, I'll give it a try.
it's weird jumping back into this.
You don't know anything.
Yeah, I completely forget because I think it was 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
How about you just start us at 0?
Yeah,
Well-
why don't you just say we all had a full rest
Yeah.
Things.
except for Alex because Alex was
No,
out there
You
fighting.
son of a.
Alex is hurt. Do you
Do
guys?
you remember
still
how
have
much
your-
health I had?
I have everything.
Did you have?
I
Tallied
don't have any
down.
like epic music to use for this, so I just use like the crazy fight music.
Do like God rays stuff.
Like have this.
That
Sounds
good.
pretty fucking cool, right?
Is
But
it
it's-
copyrighted? YouTube's
No, but
Hitman's
it's
gonna
only
come kill us.
37 seconds long,
Just
so I
leave it.
feel like we would lose. Okay.
Roll those dice.
All right. I hope you guys are ready for that. For that pain in the balls.
What?
It's not gonna get old.
It fades in the background.
Can
It sounds
you-
like a Halo 4 boss fight finale. I think it's okay. It just
Can you
keeps looping.
connect it to this? I forget how to connect it to this fucking thing.
See where it says connect to?
No, where does it say?
It usually does at the bottom.
No. Does it say that? Does it connect to Wi-Fi speaker?
Yeah, but it should say.
So it's supposed
Alexa,
to already
do you
fucking
see
have
her?
it.
Why is she freaking out like that?
Will self-destruct.
We need
Alexa, knock it the fuck off.
This is why you shouldn't unplug her.
Well, I don't like leaving her plugged in because she's spooky and she
we need like a
listens to me.
quarter can
I don't like it.
of the entire room, so we get the board and just the various hijinks that screw us over
They
every week.
have
That's true,
things
yeah.
that go up and over
The
that you
government.
can attach.
has
They're
this.
called ropes.
Nope. Nope.
Swing sets.
That hurt my veins.
Good.
I think I hurt my veins
I
doing
think I
that.
popped something.
Good.
All right. Regardless,
Yeah,
while
you
Amanda figures.
keep
Yeah.
going.
We're back in
yeah,
Henley.
Your phone is not in alphabetical order, and I hate it.
What the fuck are you talking
I'm
about?
looking through your apps. They're not in alphabetical order.
I don't even touch that shit. I don't give a fuck. Why are you looking at my apps?
Because I have to get to a...
But why?
Alexa.
It's muted. Shit.
Oh. Well, I can't unmute it because Dickbag over here will start telling her to do
Oh,
shit.
stop! I'm not.
He's
I'm
never done that
reserved.
ever.
I'm reserved.
My shopping list still has knives, chloroform rope, gloves.
What was it? Space Muslims?
Space
or
Love.
something?
Oh, that was me, yeah, but
Wait,
he
what?
put a whole serial killer shopping
Oh.
list.
You had to wait for her to stop doing that.
Oh,
and
she's
reopen Spotify.
annoying. All right. So it's just gonna do this. It's 37
Let's see
seconds.
what we can do.
Okay. So, as they approached and they yelled at Astride, claiming that they were here to, basically just stomp her into the ground.
And I don't understand why.
Let's talk to them.
Would you like to? They haven't attacked you yet. They're just approaching, seemingly ready to,
Where's my
crush your face. What would you like to do? How would you like to react?
So explain these little angels. Are they
So-
both like?
So what you see here, the pure white skin, the sort of loincloth sort of shit that they wear, they look very similar to the Owen Wilson angel that
So
you guys...
they both look exactly like Owen Wilson.
No, not every angel looks like Owen Wilson.
Every Deva in this universe looks like
Every
Owen Wilson.
Deva in my world looks like Owen Wilson. No.
Remember that. It's
Females
canon.
have longer
This
hair
is-
and males just have slightly shorter
Please stop
hair.
it.
It's
So
curly
they...
or straight.
Oh wow.
I think they're genderless. Actually, I think they're smooth down there like a Ken doll. If I.
How do I?
I think
Well,
that's
you don't
right.
know. You're
No, they're
gonna,
like Dr. Manhattan.
you're gonna have to. I'll tell you this.
Out the
You'll,
knowledge.
you'll have to take a peek.
I'll
if you
have
wanna
to
find
find
that
out.
You'll have to take a peek.
You guys, let me do
We'll
the
wear
talking.
Some loincloths.
Guys, let me
Yeah,
do
Is
the
Alex
talking.
attracted to them?
do the talking.
Can he tell?
You couldn't tell
I'm gonna
the
say
elves.
no because they have big beefy pecs.
Oh.
They got big swole pecs,
No
and I
elven
don't think
deception
you're
here?
attracted to that. It seems that your character's attracted to femininity
Yeah.
as opposed to big swole pecs
Yeah.
and
Swole.
bulges. So anyway, what they're doing is
That undoes what you just
they
described.
look, they look very similar to this, but with beautiful blonde.
Owen Wilson.
No, actually, these guys don't have blonde hair. They have sort of a bluish hair, which
Really?
kind of looks gray here, but they have like a bluish
Like
sort
a
of
sea
hair.
hag.
Like the no what? Oh, I think she did have. No, she had green hair.
All gray.
And massive, beautiful white wings as light kind of emanates from them, and each of them carries a big fucking golden hammer.
Like Thor, but gold.
Yes, pretty much. And they're just fucking badass. But here they stand there.
angels.
They're pretty big. From what I recall, they are... I don't know, they're like medium sized, but I'm gonna say they're probably on the higher end of that. It's like probably 6.5 feet tall. It's like 6'5".
I want to... Wait, Amanda, are you saying anything? Because they said your name.
Yeah, they were definitely talking to you.
Can you go over their speech again?
Sure, no problem. So, to refresh what they had said when they approached, Astride Proudmore, weaver of lies, kinslayer, monstrous of Belarive, corrupter of the Kotal Court, betrayer of the wisdom. You defile the world with your presence. Death, despair, and madness follow in your footsteps. But you tread in a land rich with radiant energy. And only one of them speaks the song.
Stage
Sorry,
left.
got away. Exit. Oh shit. So I'm gonna have to put the quotations in bold next time. So both of them were speaking at that point. They spoke at the same time. They look the exact same, by the way. They are
question.
like twins. Yes.
Was that court on a different plane?
The Kotal Court.
Yeah.
I think that's what we said it was. Yeah. It was like in the sky or something. I don't know. That was a while ago. I can't really remember. But
Can I talk to people on different planes? Did we ever come up with that?
no, you can't. That was the thing, is that you can't. You cannot reach them if they're on a different plane of existence. But you could try to talk to that quote. The other part that they said is, once one of them speaks, what was once a land twisted, what was once a land of twisted necromantic evil is now purged. It will be the same with you. The other speaks, you bring corruption where you go, and we, Hammers of the Wisdom, will stop the epidemic here and now. And that's it. And as they sit there floating, they begin to, float towards you, seemingly unafraid.
Were you already tried for this?
Yeah, listen, and I'm gonna come out of the car. I guess we're out of the car, right?
Yeah, you came out of the car to look at this. Yeah.
I already dealt with this, and they already, what is it, the word, acquitted? They already acquitted me of my crimes, of whatever I was charged with.
Is that all you're saying?
Yeah.
So you're saying,
Listen.
okay.
Viewers, go back and watch that episode. I had very valid points.
Silence, liar and betrayer. Silence, ne'er-do-well and evildoer. We do not care for your pleas.
Are you all
We do
knowing?
not care for your words.
Are you all knowing?
We come for your head as
Or-
the
or-
proud bull.
Or are you here based on stories?
And they
Can I-
continue to come closer and closer, not giving a fuck what you have to say. Yes.
I want to sprout my wings, come out of the car, and just not charge them, just in place, just rise maybe 5-10 feet in the air, and say.
So you're flying as well?
Yeah.
Are you getting near them?
No.
Okay,
just
so you're
we
where
are.
you are, but high up. We gotta get you a little stand that you can get
Oh
on.
yeah. I want to say in Celestial.
Well, when we kill one of these, you can have a stand.
No, that goes up your ass. I don't think you want that.
I want to say in Celestial that, Astride, your target here was acquitted of the court. That the one you were looking for is Fletcher of Purgatory. You have no claim over her. Astride.
I want you to roll deception.
Or persuasion.
Or persuasion.
Well,
Fletcher was the one who bombed us in.
Yeah, Fletcher's the one that came in and ruined it. They really did acquit me of my crimes.
I want you to roll deception.
Okay. 19.
19.
Holy fuck.
This Fletcher, beast of unknown origin, is of no interest to us at the current time. We will find that creature after we deal with Proudmoore. Do you come willingly for your punishment and execution?
Whose charge is she under? This land is under the
Yeah.
kingdom of
Do you
Rural
guys?
King Tanagar.
We go above kings, beyond kingdoms.
Of a court she was acquitted of.
Yeah.
We answer not to the court of the Kotal. We answer to a higher power. We answer
What?
to the wisdom.
Well, answer me a question then. Why was I summoned there if you guys don't care about that?
An attempt was tried to
So you don't like the answer they gave
interrupt
you?
her. Hey, stop that!
I'm speaking!
So you just don't like the answer that the court came to. That's basically it.
The court came to its decision under false pretenses.
It did not.
We have witnessed your atrocities. We have seen the blood on your hands. The wisdom has shown us. The
Yeah.
wisdom has shown us.
I'm sure he did.
And they
the
say-
wisdom is jealous that I am no longer under their thrall.
Tutelage.
They both point at you at the same time. Heresy! And now that you have just open-faced insulted their leader, now they are coming for you.
Alright, they pointed at me.
Yes.
I'm gonna finger of death one of them.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
I'm
there
gonna
we go.
point right back.
There goes diplomacy. Excuse me?
You want me to roll?
Shake 'em up! Yeah,
What
yeah,
are
roll.
you doing?
Oh yeah, no, you're gonna have to roll.
Are you doing a bit?
Stop this!
No one's enjoying it.
So they have to do a Constitution 17. You can pick whatever one. I don't care.
Alright. Well.
I
Let me get their health
D8.
and their names. Okay. So they need to make the one needs to make Constitution.
Yeah.
Ooh, not bad. Okay.
Excuse me.
And what's the number I have to beat?
17.
He does not make it. Bad roll. Very bad. Roll.
Cool.
Alex, you are still in a very destroyed unicorn juggernaut suit. Most of the paint is spattered with the blood. If you recall,
it's
the last
pink?
enemy.
I pictured white.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. So the white is very spattered with blood. As the last enemy, you punched his head until his head was no more. I don't know if you remember that. You're
I don't,
right.
do I?
These
in
things
game,
are kind of
do I
approaching
remember
you.
what just happened?
It was yes,
Okay.
yes, but it kind of like a dream where you remember it, but not like all of it,
Mhm.
and you don't remember why you did all of that. Like there were other better tactical ways to go about what you
Not
just
running
did,
at them.
but
with
you
a
just
knife.
went why? Yeah, because you wanted to hurt them. Do you have the numbers, Amanda?
Yeah, they take 50 necrotic damage.
Okay, the one does.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It doesn't
yeah,
attack too.
No.
Okay.
Are they weak to necrotic? Because they're angels.
I don't think so. Let me see. Nope. They don't have any sort of like specific weaknesses like that. Okay, so you finger of death one as the black like necromantic energy comes slamming out and hits this one right here, and he just and it kind of hits his body, and he's like, "Ugh!" And as he does that. I want everybody to roll initiative.
Ooh, I hope I get a 20 so
We
I
haven't
get to
done
go
this
again.
in forever. Tell me it in a second. Hold on, let me roll that initiative.
Oh, jeez.
Let me see what they get for initiative. I guess I just roll.
I love when I talk things into existence.
Did you do something bad?
I said I hope I get a natural 20 so I get to go right again.
Oh, I was looking at that.
Yeah, that was like a cold open plus
He did a
20.
bad job. Okay, 20 to 15? What did you get?
Natural 20.
Ooh, Astride. 20 to 15, anybody else? 15 to 10?
13.
13, what did you get?
11.
Okay, so you got 13.
Oh, shit.
Grell goes first, and then... You got 11?
Yes.
Okay. And then... Okay, so... Astride, boom, you just went, so now it's Grell's turn. And...
Well, no. That was before initiative, right?
Yeah, that was your turn. Alright, fine. No, that was your turn. What are you doing?
No. That's not how it works. I did something before the initiative.
Alright, go ahead. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Miss 3 Spells? What are you gonna do? Come on.
She ends this boss fight now. I thought I was prepared for it.
I summon Meteor Storm.
I don't know what they are.
Probably angels.
You're saying in-game. We need to get you like a character that has little wings. That would be cool.
Would I know what they are? Are they creatures, people, monsters?
I mean, they look like people. They don't look like monsters. They look like people.
All right, I'll try
But
to.
with your, I'm gonna. You know what? Roll religion real quick. See what you get on that.
Oh, it takes your turn.
You got him.
What is
Are you doing okay?
Well, I got a natural 20.
Okay, so they are celestials. So it would basically be dominate person
Okay.
that you would use on them.
All right. I will go ahead and use a charge of my staff to dominate both of them.
Okay. And they roll what to resist it?
Wisdom, they have to beat a 17.
One succeeds. The other succeeds. They work for someone known as the Wisdom. So you slam your staff, and you see, and they're glowing, like bright golden eyes just kind of look back at you. And the one that you had shot already says, "Fool! You do not understand what you face now. You face the might of the Wisdom."
Yeah, I've been there.
And he comes a flying at you. Do I see where his speed is? Yeah. Oh, there we go. 90. Nice.
Jeez. We get to
Hello!
flying fight.
What?
We get to have an air battle.
Oh.
Yes, you do. Okay, so he flies on over to you,
Ranged.
and I have the weapons ready. No, I don't, because I'm an idiot. Well, I do have them made, I just didn't have them up, I'm sorry. So he's going to take a swing at you with his massive fucking hammer. And I mean, you're going to be fine. Like, don't even worry about that.
Yeah, I know I will be fine. Hang on. Because I have stuff.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where is my shit?
There it is. Okay, so Growl's attacking you. Alright, let me see if I can hit you. Ooh. He does.
What did he roll to
He
hit?
does not get. Well, he rolled a natural 19,
No,
but I
fuck
don't
off.
think he gets a critical on that because he's just like a creature. Let me make sure. No, he does not. So he's going to swing his mighty golden hammer. Spend one charge, make the range weapon attack from the hammer, hurling it. Oh, okay.
I think I got the weapons now.
So he's just going to slam you with this motherfucker.
I can't.
And it will do. That hits you, right?
Yeah.
With
yeah.
a whole bunch of pluses. Oh fuck. What's the D8?
It's like this.
Looks like a diamond.
It doesn't
This
have
one?
the 0 on
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
This is a physical melee damage, right?
Nope. It is 17
What do you mean no?
bludgeoning and radiant damage.
But it's melee. He's hitting me with
He's
something.
magic.
Oh yes,
Okay.
he is coming down just and slamming you with it.
Alright. So tell me it because I can reduce it, and if he's medium.
17 radiant damage.
Alright, 17 radiant.
And give me 2 seconds
Yeah.
because I want you to roll DC 17. Roll DC Constitution saving throw, and you need to beat a 17.
15.
15.
Oh
Okay.
wait, it's a.
Plus con.
Yeah, hold on. 15, 16, 17, 18.
Nice.
Okay. So as 18.
Yeah.
You beat it as his hammer connects with you. It makes this like boom. It's like thunderclap sort of immense like force. But it
I'm
does-
sorry. What kind of clap?
But it does not hurt you, and you are okay. You just sort of like
So it's just 17 radiant
yes.
from the hammer. Alright,
the
so I reduce it by 4 because
Nice.
I have the claws.
Okay.
He has to make a DC 16 because I am assuming he's medium, right?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
He is big enough for the. Okay, so DC 16 what?
Dex.
Dex. Okay. 13, 14, 15, 16. He just makes it.
Okay.
So as his hammer collides with you, and the
Is that a reaction?
yes, the
How
claws.
many reactions do you have? Just one?
You only get one.
Okay.
Yeah. As his hammer collides with you, one of the claws reaches out to try to snap from your scorpion armor, and he just sort of and like gets out of the way. And And then he is going to go ahead and attack again, because he gets 2. Close. Where's the to hit? Oh, fuck. I didn't even count that.
You're dead.
Oh, good.
Does a 16 hit you?
No.
Ooh, really?
Damn, girl.
Alright, so he goes to swing at you again, and you duck as the hammer just swings above your head. Okay. Now it is Esther's turn. So that the angel is right up on you guys, just solely fixated on Astride.
I want to cast Immolation at the 5th level, and he has to be Dexterity 17.
Okay. 12. 16 just misses.
Alright, so he's going to take 8d6 fire damage,
Just hits, you mean?
and then he's burned for 10 rounds, I think.
Okay. Let me know what that business is.
Oh my god. Do you see that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Is it all shit rolls? I hate that.
So he takes 13 damage on the open,
Oh.
and he'll burn. Okay, yeah, so each round he'll have to make the save.
That's not a whole lot of damage.
It's not.
Just saying. Okay. So, as you reach your hand out, you see the fire as he just and kind of grits and fucking takes it. Yeah, nope. He's taking the damage. He doesn't reduce that by anything. Alright, cool. Nice. So you slam him with the fire. Next, it is Alex's turn. Alex, you got this thing flying above
He comes
you.
down.
You can't really reach him, but you can definitely shoot him.
How many feet in the air is he?
So, I think that's about 15 feet, technically. I think each of these things, I'm just gonna say is like 5.
That's what it looks like.
He's when they come down to attack, I imagine they come down to meet you, and then they go back up to try to get away from you.
Alright, so since they're
Just because it makes
not at a bad distance, but I'm going to use Carla's cannon.
Okay.
And, should we focus fire?
Let's focus.
I'm going to, about face and charge this one over here.
Okay. Cool. So, are you gonna actually move towards him?
Yeah, get
Okay.
right under him.
All right. So you get right under him.
And I want to shoot 3 rounds of Carla's cannon.
All right. Excellent.
So that is a 3d8 plus 7.
Yep.
So let me roll to hit. Plus I have my...
What kind of area
Sep-
are we?
Does a 17 hit?
17 just hits.
I'm going to just keep rolling for hits and then I'll
Yeah.
roll
Roll to hits and then do the damage.
12, 24, and a 22.
Got it. Now you have already spent your action surge, I
Okay.
believe, on this. With the last fight, you spent it to fucking kill the shit out of these guys.
I didn't heal back up because of the radiation, right? It wore off and my health is still static.
Yeah, it was healing, and we kept going back and forth with it. But they just kept drilling you, so you're not dead, which you probably would have been without it. But
So that would be 9d8.
okay.
So
What does it say is the damage? Is it piercing damage?
force and piercing.
Force and piercing?
And I
Ooh,
hit
you son of a gun.
a
Lucky
total
bitch.
for 54 damage.
Okay, excellent. So,
Oh, I should have used fucking special ammo, but I didn't think about it, so...
so it's time. The piercing damage wouldn't. You can tell that their hide is like thicker, but whatever this gun packs that extra oomph in it, and it's and it kind of like
Shit.
feather, fuck, and like.
Please tell me a couple of feathers
Oh,
come
of
up.
course they do.
Oh,
Yeah, bang,
yes.
bang, bang. As some of the feathers start
Oh,
falling down, and you're
yes.
plugging them. The noise is horribly loud in this valley from your gun.
Like a cannon.
Carla's
on it.
cannon literally sounds like a cannon every time you fire it.
Awesome.
It's ridiculous, and it did. How much was it? I'm sorry?
54 damage.
Motherfucker.
That was a total of 98 plus 21.
So you see... Some good rolls. So you see him just boom, 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 as you were just slamming into him. Do you do anything else? You move anywhere? Do anything? Get behind cover?
I guess as a
dance.
bonus action, how does the special ammo... I should learn that before I try to do that in combat. I was going to swap out the ammo.
That is probably going to take you a bonus action because you have the like... I'm just guessing because you're so, familiar with this shit, you probably have the magazines prepped. So I'm going to say it's probably just a bonus action to switch that shit out and then, you know what I mean? Get ready.
I'm going to switch to the rip rounds.
Oh, fuck, you're going to use the RIP rounds on them?
Yeah, it hits an extra 2d10 damage on hit.
Okay.
How many did you give me?
6.
Okay.
You only have 6 of those and 6 of the plutonium, as far as I remember, but you should have that written down, you bad boy.
Well, there's no place to put this.
There's notes in there.
Okay. So, as you boom, 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 and then start you flip it out and you're just putting all 6 RIP rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you empty out all the regular bullets and just start slamming these nasty, sort of, teeth-edged bullets into this big fuck-off revolver. You're like, oh, you're gonna fucking kill this angel. Okay, next, this guy's up. So seeing that, he's like, ooh, I don't like any of that business. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Are these guys magical?
30,
Yeah. I should have used the
5,
plutonium.
50.
Whatever.
Time to kill the fucking piss shit out of Astride! Ha ha! So,
Owen Wilson.
they go ahead and... This one is going to take its hammer and just... and come slamming straight down on you with it.
I'm gonna save that for a rainy day, even though they would fucking hurt
20 hits you, yes? Okay. So, he slams you. His hammer's a little bit different. His glows, more... vibrantly than the other one. The other one has sort of a force to it. This one has a glowing, mighty kind of magical shine to it. And as he slams you with it, first he's going to do the 4 bludgeoning. Ooh, this is going to be bad. So,
It's bludgeoning?
it's bludgeoning and radiant. So you took 4.
Oh, so it's halved.
Do you take half from radiant damage?
No,
Then-
from my armor.
Do you take half from radiant damage?
But you said it's bludgeoning.
It's bludgeoning and radiant. If you don't have resistances to both, that's why
Gotcha.
his gun would have been totally halved.
Gotcha.
If it wasn't for that force damage that's on there. That's why double damages on weapons is good.
Okay.
So far, keep count for me, okay? 4, 5, 6. These are all separate. So 4 damage, 5 damage, 6 damage. Let's get right down. 2, 7. Ooh, his hammer hits fucking hard, and then on top of this weapon does an extra. Yep. Oh no, wait, you're not a fiend. Never mind. So, total of 9. So 8 plus 7. Sorry, guys. It's fucking 9 plus 8 plus 7. 24 damage
Alright, and as
as it slams down onto you.
a reaction, I'm gonna fade away and I go invisible.
You can do that?
Mhm.
Ooh.
Once per short rest.
Ooh, what? Is that just a thing warlocks can do?
Once I take damage, yeah. Once per short
Shit.
rest.
How long does it last?
Until...
Well, you know what? Don't even tell me.
Okay.
Just keep track of that, okay?
Yep.
Okay, so
And it-
4 games later, where's Astride?
as Astride gets slammed on the shoulder with this hammer, boom! You see her just and just vanish as her
What
form just
the fuck?
completely disappears. He's gonna take another swing at you with disadvantage because he cannot see you. Is that what it says? If anything attacks you, it's a disadvantage?
Hang on.
No! Whoops! I tried to be cool.
Your whoops was still in the voice?
What?
Your whoops was still in the voice?
2, magically invisible until.
Okay.
It doesn't say, but I would assume.
I'm
since you
gonna
can't
do it
fucking
at
see me.
disadvantage. Yeah. That's already pretty bad. Oh, that was good. All right, so 9, 10, 11. 11.
No.
Okay, so he misses you. So he boom, and just sees that you are.
Is he confused?
I mean, no, he's not confused. Okay, yeah, that's counted in there. All right, good. There was like a whole bunch of damage that I thought I wasn't counting from these guys, but I am. Okay. So, we are now back to Astride's turn. Astride, you've gone invisible. You took a bit of damage, but you're probably still okay. And these guys are being dickholes.
So, all right, I have to tell you because.
Okay, you go ahead and tell me.
Well, I need to know if this is gonna make me come out of invisibility. So, end of next turn, attack, deal damage, or force someone to make a saving throw. So what I want to do is what does this area look like?
So, the area itself, now that the smoke is
there flowers anywhere?
not really.
Okay.
The grass, there's grass, but you can tell that it's hard for the grass and shit to grow here. I will say go ahead and roll perception, and because there would be sparsely
19 plus one.
Okay. So from what you can see through some of the broken bits of this, like what used to be a house.
Yeah.
Now that all the smoke is cleared, you're seeing these other sort of structures. In there, you can see what looks like a couple of flowers growing over in there. But they look weak and shitty and wilted. As everything here, it looks like it's hard for plant life to grow on this soil for whatever reason. But there does appear to be some within that structure.
And the structure's open?
So it looks like it's busted as shit on this side. It's like what used to be a house. You know what I mean? It's got some walls still standing and like an old door, but like this whole back was just blown the fuck out. Looks like it was burned down. And just years ago. You know what I mean? So some of the stone is scorched and it's just fucking destroyed.
With my movement speed of 30, am I able to get near two of those bodies?
These two?
Yeah.
Or these two?
Yeah.
Or these two? Let's see. Boing! 5, 10, 15, 20,
So no.
25, 30.
Okay.
And you can get... I'm going to say you could with all full movement. You could get a movement to him, use whatever you're going to do, and then get your movement to him. If you wanted to do that.
Okay.
But you wouldn't be able to get in touching distance of both of them, unless you wanted to drag one
No,
of them.
I think it's...
Fuck off. How do I get rid of you?
You just click the button now. You don't swipe it. If it's a call.
Decline.
Yes.
Fuck off. Alright, go ahead.
So, I think it's smarter to go in the building. Can I make it in the building?
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... Whoop. You could just start getting in
They'll
the door.
see the door open though.
Oh.
Can I go
okay, I
around
see.
the other way?
Yep. So.
Because I go visible at the end of
20.
this.
25, 30, and then on your next turn you can leap in if you'd like. Or once you get to here, you can use your action to jump, or your bonus action to leap.
Is that in their line of sight?
What, right here?
Yeah.
Within here. Ooh.
No, where I am right now.
So you have half cover. He can still see over it, but at a bit of it would be. If he wanted to throw something at you, he'd be probably at disadvantage to hit you. But that's also you're invisible. Unless...
I go visible at the end of this turn. Am I
Gotcha.
in his line of sight?
No, because he's facing here,
Okay.
so he won't see you immediately. He'd have to
Look.
Yeah, but if he looks around, he's flying and there's no roof, so yeah. But that's only if he doesn't get preoccupied with Wingus and Dingus over here. But they seem pretty fixated on you.
Yeah.
That's good.
We're good.
All right.
Yeah, you shot the shit out of him. He's like, ow, but still.
You shot me in my balls.
I want to get as far away as
Is this what
possible.
your
Then
butthole is like?
I'm gonna go all the way to this
Thank
guy,
you.
and I'm just gonna.
This guy?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put my blood in him.
5, 10, 30. You just make him. Okay.
And then, and then as a bonus action, I do want to pull out my gazer.
Well, now... Okay, because this is your turn, right? Of where you just went invisible?
So I went invisible last turn from getting hit.
Yes.
But on the end of my turn, I become visible again.
Yes. Okay, gotcha. So this is now your turn. So you're hauling ass.
Yep.
You get to this body,
Yep.
you slit your hand,
Yep.
and you shove your hand in its mouth.
Yep.
Just into this person's mouth. You can see the... And what would you like to do as a bonus action?
Gazer.
Okay. Your gazer pops out on the other side, looks at the body, looks at the angels, and like he sees the angels flying in their mighty holy might, and just goes, and then spits on the body that you're currently rezzing.
Does he get it in the mouth? Does anything happen?
If he spits into its mouth, no, he spits on like its face.
Okay.
Do you want to make sure
No.
it gets into his mouth?
No.
Okay, so he's jiggling and jaggling. He's gonna get up pretty soon. All right, so that's your turn. All right. Red. Okay. His turn. So this one's the one who's been burnt, shot, lasered. You've been focusing everything on him, and now he's gonna take some burn damage. Correct?
Yeah, at the end of his turn.
At the end of his turn. Okay. Then for his turn, he is going to touch onto himself and heal himself. So, he is, as you see him, and the bullet holes and some of the burns and some of the scarring heals over as he gains a bunch of his.
I've lost my asshole.
As he gains a bunch of his health back. My butthole, so short-lived. Okay, and then he takes how much burn damage?
He can do another dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay. To not be burned even though he's already on
He
fire.
can roll out of the flames.
Pretty much.
Oh, natural 20.
Okay.
Okay.
He dies.
So,
Nice.
he... Whoops. Bet you didn't see that coming. Fuck you. Alright, so, as his body sort of heals, and that's how he kind of touches himself.
Eh?
Eh?
Where did
He
the
looks,
angel touch
he
you?
looks down to you, Esther, as he cannot see Astride anywhere. And he points to you and goes, "Defender of the wicked, you shall fall as well." And he goes to swing down on you with his attack.
So he has 2 actions.
As ever many as he wants.
Yeah, I mean, well, he gets 2 attacks, so I'm taking away one
Yeah.
of his attacks and just giving him the ability to heal himself and whack you. So he's gonna hit you only once. So
No, he's not.
Okay.
Oh, I lost my
18,
finger.
19, 20, 21, 22,
Shit.
23, 24, 25. Does 25 hit you?
No.
Stop it, please.
Yes, it does.
Please stop it.
He hits me.
Are you flying?
Yeah.
Let's keep switching between their weapons. Okay. Oh, and plus another one, so you got a whole...
Oh!
DC 17 Constitution saving throw. You ding dong.
DC Constitution?
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
Nope.
That's a 91.
So it's 7, 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 19. 20, 21, 22. 22 radiant and bludgeoning damage.
I'm resistant
he-
to radiant. So does that cut the
Are you
whole thing?
resistant to bludgeoning?
No.
Then no, you take full damage. As he boom slams you with the hammer. And what was your DC Constitution?
I'm wearing the panda suit, am I not?
Mm-hmm.
Are you all wearing your suits? Because I don't remember you two putting yours on.
I
Yes,
didn't
we
take
did.
mine off.
You did put yours on?
Yep, in the van. We all did. Alex's is destroyed.
Alrighty then.
I'm not fighting
Then
it.
you
I was
take,
wearing the
no,
panda
no.
suit.
Then you take half the damage.
Okay, so that was...
Cut that damage in half. You're not because you were able to use your armor abilities.
Okay, I'll take.
You wouldn't be able to use your claw. Then you wouldn't be able to use your claws.
They can't go through?
No, you're in the whole thing.
That would
If
look
you're gonna
awesome,
bust them through the suit, then you're gonna destroy this suit's ability to protect you. Did you do that?
I guess, because I have
Okay.
both on.
Then you do not take resistance to bludgeoning, because you take resistance to bludgeoning anyway, so you don't even need that.
I know.
Doesn't matter. So, you take half that damage, and what did you do for the Constitution save?
I failed.
Okay, so you are now stunned until the end of your next turn. So you're just... As it slams into you, you get thunderclapped into your own face.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, oh, the karma! As you kind of just get slammed against the van and are like, kind of dizzy, it's hard to see. Okay. Esther, you are stunned for this entire turn.
Wait. Stunned is its own thing?
Yeah.
Not paralyzed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just
So then I
stunned.
guess I'm beat.
Stunned creature is incapacitated, can't
It's a
move, and can speak only falteringly. The
Okay.
creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. So if somebody attacks you during... But this is the end of your next turn, so you're going to be okay now.
Go for it.
So at the end of this turn, you wake back up. So you don't want to be able to do anything, but they don't
keep
get
going.
advantage. Alex, your turn.
Okay, so with my left hand, I'm gonna use my
Okay, all right.
taser net and shoot this one that's not on fire.
Well, it wasn't on fire.
You're using the taser net?
Yeah,
Okay.
on this guy.
What does he have to roll to get away from that? Pretty sure it's a dexterity save. to dodge it.
17.
A 17 to dodge the taser
Yeah,
net?
DC 17.
Okay. It seems a little high for the taser net, but okay.
Well, next round is a DC 15, and if they fail to escape,
That's if he gets caught. Yeah. So he does fail it. So you and you watch as Alex takes out this big ugly fucking looks like
Batman gadget.
Yeah, it looks like a Batman grappling hook thrower, big fat ugly like cartoon gun, and he points. You see, whoosh, as this net comes out, and the angel, thinking that it was like another gun, is like, no, you won't hurt me. But the net comes out, and he's like, what? And it just, and it's got these little metal balls at the end that wrap him up, and he fuck. And which one were you shooting?
This one.
This
And
one?
also, the
As he goes, fuck, and slams down to the ground.
2d6 lightning damage.
Yes, it does. So
Oh,
that was.
I guess I'll roll that.
I believe that was Krell, who has not been hurt.
I don't add anything else to the 2d6, right? No, like proficiency or anything.
Yeah.
You're just using a
No,
roller?
it's just 2d6 lightning.
What's
damage.
that?
You're just using a roller?
Yeah, it's
I might
easy.
start doing that. For fights, at least.
For fights, yeah. So he takes 11 damage this round. Every time he doesn't
Okay.
escape, it's another 2d6.
All right, so he and just falls down like as he hits the ground, and he goes to like flex and bust out. You see it, and he's like motherfucker, as it's just electrocuting this angel. The smell of burnt feathers is in the air.
And would you allow me to use my other 2 attacks? With the cannon?
I'm gonna say that your bonus action is to switch out to your other gun, probably, but you don't really use.
Could I
bonus action.
fire the net as a bonus action? Or would it just
No,
like
that's an action.
changing weapons?
That's gonna count as your action and your attack.
Okay.
But
So
but it's counted as an attack because that's how you attack.
you know,
So you can go ahead and whip out your guns and you can use the other 2
I'm
attacks.
actually gonna roll up. I'm gonna jump on. I don't know if I can also grapple him. Yeah, I want to jump on top of him.
Okay, so you jump on top of him. He's already grappled.
Yeah, but
So it's not like it.
now that he's in stabbing distance.
Here's a problem. If you grab him, you're also gonna get electrocuted. But if you just like to attack him while he's on the ground, you're gonna get advantage on physical attacks because he is prone.
All right.
So you can roll your next 2 attacks with the knife with advantage
Okay.
because he is down on the ground.
Do you want me to do that, or do you want me to wait till next turn?
No, you have the 2 attacks.
Oh, okay.
You can attack 2 more times.
Okay, I just got confused. So
Because you attacked, you used your movement, and then attack.
okay.
That's how I kind of see it.
I thought you said swapping weapons would cause.
No, that's just like a bonus.
Okay.
But then again, we don't do that with your other guns anyway, so
Yeah.
just go ahead. Hit.
All right, so +2
Whack
to
the
attack
bitch.
and damage. So I'm gonna roll twice. And 21.
You hit.
22. 24.
Yeah, they both hit.
Okay.
Were any of those crits?
No.
Alright, good.
Wish.
Fuck.
So on hit, it's 66, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll do 12d6 plus 4. I hate that I can't see this.
What are you doing, a dice roller?
Yeah.
It's taking all the fun out of it. Astride, you're over there, right, with the zombie?
Yeah.
Okay.
And my boy.
So 8 plus 16, 60. 12d6 plus 8.
Fucking taser net on an angel. Stupid taser net.
That's 56 damage.
56?
Mhm.
Okay. And
And-
that is unhalvable, that damage. Because it's with your knife.
And do they have to do either psychic damage or wisdom or psychic?
To not be scared of you?
Yeah.
Not these ones. They are immune to that. They are
Okay.
immune to being frightened. So you see it's like, gah, gah, and he just kind of is looking at you like, oh, and I flex and bust him, I'll fuck your face up. He's super, super duper pissed. Okay, so that is your turn. Do you go anywhere else?
No, I'm gonna stay in his.
Okay, so now it is his turn. What does it say is the strength requirement for busting out of that?
I have like
Taser net.
18 windows open right now with
I'm
all my
sorry.
shit. No, it's alright. I just have so many gadgets now.
You know?
Gadgets and gadgets. Now seeing how they're useful.
I don't see that.
Target can escape on DC 15 strength, but will take 2d6 lightning damage every time they attempt.
Okay. So that is a natural 19 plus 4. So he
Misses.
gets it. No, he gets out of there. But he is going to take the 2d6.
Mhm.
All right. So 3.
Is that the end
4.
of his turn?
I think it's his turn now, just starting.
No, to break free, to make that roll, is it at the end of his turn?
It should be.
Yeah. He's not going to be able to do anything after this.
Okay.
This is his turn is to get the fuck out of this thing.
Alright.
But you need that taser net. You need to buy more of those canisters.
I
'Cause it's-
have one other.
Yeah, okay,
canister.
good. So you'd have to load that in and because it's like a big, it's like a nuke
Yeah.
tube thing. Okay, so he gets out and just as you see him like rip it apart, and the electricity is kind of like he goes back up into the air. Woo!
How
Took you with
high
him.
are they?
Took me with them.
How many
What?
feet
18
up would you
feet.
say?
How many? About 15 feet when they're
15.
out there. Because there's 3 of these things, so that's kind of what I'm using.
Okay.
And they feel safe at that distance, and then they swoop in to whack you, and then they go back. Okay. So
I meant to say 50 feet.
he gets back up and just and you see like the smoking from his waist. He's just like
His hair's like a little burnt.
a little frizzy. All right. So Astride, your turn again. As you see, the boys are keeping these angels busy.
They're within
Jeff is getting
120
just
feet
rock
of me,
slammed
right?
against the- What?
They're within 120 feet of me?
Oh yeah, easily.
Alright.
I'm gonna cast disappear,
Both of them are.
Go back
Both
to
of them are
Hamlet.
within
and they both
125
disappear
feet. of you.
forever.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use synaptic static.
Huh?
It makes their brains go goo.
It's
Out their
basically a psychic explosion.
I
It's
wasn't kidding.
Okay.
It's a 20-foot radius sphere, but I'm gonna make it so that it's up so it doesn't hit, my people.
Oh, like it
Yes,
just
just
catches
hits
them?
them.
Ah, very clever.
Um,
Well, Jeff's probably back
Now
down
draw
because he
it.
got stunned, so he's not up in the air either.
Now draw it on the map.
Let me get my orb, my globe.
5, 6, 7.
I actually made
You
up.
guys are a little harder to kill than I thought.
Are you trying to kill us?
No.
Yes.
No, but I'm trying to beat your ass.
I have a
little bit.
feeling that this battle.
That's
is
okay. They have some other
unwinnable.
tricks. They have other tricks they can do.
So,
Stop it.
make a intelligence 17 saving roll.
Okay, and this is against a magical effect. So they get
Is it?
advantage. Yeah, it's a magic spell you're using, right?
No.
Yes, it is.
It's a level 5 enchantment.
They get advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. I would say, hey, guess
I
what?
guess
I'm
an
gonna DM and
enchantment's-
and count psychically attacking their mind as a magical attack. How's that?
No. She's meditating.
17? Okay. Intelligence, you said?
Yeah.
It's earth-based.
Natural 1 for one of them.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's
so
a
they
critical
die.
failure.
Natural 18 plus 3 for the other one. So 19,
Natural
20,
failure.
21. So the
Alright,
other
so one of them takes 33 damage,
Googa!
Which one is
Alright.
and they have muddled...
Which one takes 33 damage? That one or that one?
I would prefer the one that we've been hammering on, so
Okay.
that one,
No pun intended.
Okay. So let me...
since you're giving me the choice.
Minus
You always have a
33
choice.
damage?
33 damage.
Why?
Shut up,
Evan's
Jeff.
in rare form today.
The other one takes, what, half the
He
damage?
slept with the other
Yeah,
one.
so that one takes 16.5, round it up or down however you want.
So you always round up.
The other-
The one
Did you ever do
that failed has
It
muddled
went down
thoughts
wrong
for
pipe.
1 minute.
Oh.
So
But
during
yes, the other-
that 1 minute, you have to subtract a d6 to
That's-
all damage rolls.
From him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for a minute?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck me.
That's
Alright.
like this whole fight.
Dirty
Don't-
deeds.
And they're
Dirty
done
deeds,
dirty.
Thunder deeds.
Thunder deeds.
Look at her, dirty, dirty
I'm
deeds.
so done. with
So,
this.
I'm so
I
done
will
with
write
cheats.
that minus, how much? 4?
6.
A d6, and you subtract that number from its attack rolls and ability checks, and Constitution saving throws.
Everything.
And you
from-
take away one happy memory.
From all. I'm just going to
From
say
everything.
all. Yeah. He gets a minus d6 to everything.
For 1 minute.
Which is this whole fight.
Yeah.
He creamed. He just creamed him.
Spoils! Spoils!
Is it my, my boy's turn now?
Which boy? Your zombie? No, your zombie's going to go at the
No,
end of
my
at the end of the
gazer.
round.
What about the gazer?
Your gazer can go now, yes.
Okay.
He dies.
I hope so.
Where's Vondus? Where's fucking Vondus?
He's in the back. He's protected.
He's
okay?
actually in the van right now. He's not
He
with
is in
us.
the van.
Yeah, he can stay in the
He
van where
doesn't
it's
really
safe.
like combat. He's not
No.
a combat guy.
Set the van on
Alex
fire.
is gonna die. He's not saving you. He's not helping
I
you.
don't
He's
think
a
Alex
jack-
is gonna
you
die.
He's
die.
a jackalope.
I think Alex has a lot of help right now.
I want
We'll
the
see.
gazer to use the eye raise, but I don't know.
They're random, aren't they?
Yeah, but I don't know the range. It doesn't tell me range.
What do you want him to do? Or
It-
just roll, right?
yeah,
Roll
I
and tell me
think
what he
it's a
does.
D4.
Roll that d4.
Thunder deeds.
Ready? Here you go. God
so
damn it.
mean.
4.
Threw it.
What do you get? 4.
He dropped it. In
It's
the
a
air.
telekinetic ray, so
Okay, what's that do?
it must succeed a DC 12 or it's moved 30 feet away from the gazer in any direction.
And it doesn't say the range on the... We'll just say that it
30
goes.
feet.
No, the range of the ray.
Thunder D.
No, there's no
That's fine.
range.
That's fine. What's the DC?
12.
DC Thunder D.
And it's... What is it? A dexterity? Or
Strength.
Strength?
Huh.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, he does not.
So he
So
gets
he
pushed
hits-
30 feet
He
away.
hits him as he goes, "Ah!" and the gazer goes, "Eh!" and slams him with the thing as he's like, "Ah, you wrecked witch!" as he just gets slammed by the little gazer. It's
It's
Spawn
60
laser.
feet.
it's 60. Well, he's off the
No,
fucking.
no, 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 no. I mean, it's a 60-foot range.
Oh, let's see.
Well, does he slam into the
Yeah.
house?
Well, he's up. So
How big is
he-
the house though?
It's not that high. It's
So
probably
that's
as
the
high.
scale, basically.
Yeah, like it's a little bit higher than you, maybe this wall. So he slams him with this. The gazer, you can see that he's
He's
kind
off
of
the
putting
map.
2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
And he sees that these things are attacking you guys, and he sees that you're like kind of hurt and like
Yeah.
pissed off. So he gets pissed off.
Yeah.
And it's almost like a dog sort of protecting its master.
Yeah.
But
A
in
tiny
the way
dog.
of like, and like making fun of him and slamming him. So the Deva just goes fuck and just goes slamming this way. It's 30 feet.
Yeah,
Was that
30 feet.
celestial?
15, 20, 25, 30. So he goes and goes and falls down into the house.
I just asked, is he gonna hit the house?
So it
Well,
happens
he goes into
twice.
the house, but he's not. He doesn't go through the wall. But he
Well-
goes like.
Oh, okay.
Roll another D4.
Oh, he does too.
Yeah. If he needs to move
3.
in range of the other one, that's fine. That's a frost ray. So DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
He dusts himself
They're,
off in the
they're,
house.
they're better at dexterity. 14.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, he does it?
Yeah.
So he goes, one of his eye stalks goes, and launches towards this one.
Hits me.
As he rises up to look at you, Alex, this pissed off angel, and he goes, and you see this like kind of bluish beam go, and he just blocks it with his hammer, and just as it's like blasting him, and he's just pointing at you like, ooh. All right, so that is your Goozity Gazer's turn, who goes pretty much right after you. Now it's poor Grell. Oh, he's very upset.
Is that the one in the building?
It's the one in the building.
Good, he's 90 feet away from me. I don't give a fuck.
So he
His range is 90.
he gets back up. Yeah, his range is 90 feet.
He goes,
Well, he used half of it to just get up.
Yeah, because you have to fly up. Ha!
what's the matter, Buck Rogers?
30. What's
What?
half of 90? 35? 45?
Fuck off.
As he goes, as you're kind of, and you're backing okay, you just see, go like flying across, and as
Do I get a reaction? He moved past me.
Ooh.
he's not within melee range, he's 15 feet away
I'm
from
in
you.
the air.
Ooh.
Are you in the air?
He
Because
was.
you
He
got
was
stunned.
in there. Oh, I don't know. If
You
that.
got stunned, and that is considered being incapacitated. I would say you were no longer in the air at that point.
Okay.
But you can, as he
Am I
goes up.
standing? Am I on top of the car, or am I literally where I am on the map?
Yeah. I mean, you flew here and then you fell here.
Okay.
So you're here, but you can get on top of the car if you want.
No, I'm good. Leave me.
Okay. All right.
Continue your beeline.
Okay, so he beelines for you, and he is going to.
I'm sorry. One more interruption. The first game of D&D, you, me, my brother, and we all played way back in the day.
Yeah.
The first game that I was not DMing. Since that day, I wanted to get a reaction attack on somebody, and I have not yet done it. But go on.
And you're gonna take that away from him?
Well, I am now. That's
Oh, no, that's not-
gold. Are you kidding
That's
me?
not
Now I'm
why.
gonna make sure he never
That's
gets
not
one.
why
This
I
is great.
wanted it. It was just like I never watched for that.
Well, you
shit.
don't. You also never really
I don't
play
play
melee
rogues
characters.
Or, yeah,
Wait.
no.
If you played a character, Alex has gotten
Wait.
plenty of reaction ones, probably.
No, I'm not saying like
But-
that's
Well, like
my
every fist
one
fight is
mission.
basically a reaction.
You
fight.
get reactions as soon as they.
It's
try
just
to
the
be-
one time I,
forgot
saw
those
it present
existed.
itself. I was like,
You're
okay, I'm gonna go for it.
What?
I forgot those existed. Because, like,
Reactions?
we play characters that are never up close with people.
That's what your suit is. Whenever anybody hits you, it's a reaction to grab them.
Even though I was
Barbarians-
invisible,
Barbarians-
should he have gotten an attack on me when I ran away?
At disadvantage, technically, but
Okay.
you know this is
I
the
didn't think
difference
about it.
between DMs who know all of the rules in the back of their mind and Evan who only knows half of the rules sometimes. So that's the difference, give and take. If you guys remember this shit, let me know in the moment. But it's too late
Nah.
now,
Okay.
and you failed. So he's gonna go ahead and roll to
Roll to what? He's 45 feet away from me.
He's still gonna shoot you.
his hammer.
What is he gonna do? Throw it?
Yes, that's what his hammer does.
Very
he
poor
hasn't
choice of words.
he hasn't done it yet. So he's gonna go ahead and throw his hammer.
I want to dodge.
What did you just say to me? It has a range of 60 feet. I think that makes it. And he doesn't get any minuses to his attacks, right? With Synaptic?
Yeah.
He doesn't get a minus D6 to his attacks.
This is the one, right? That I hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that.
He's
Dang it.
brain farted right now. His nose is bleeding and he's very upset.
But it's brain fluid that's coming out of his nose.
Like, you can see some of the capillaries in his eyes have popped.
Oh,
and he's
that's
just,
sweet.
doesn't
the one
look
eye.
as holy
Like,
as he
like
did.
yeah, you know
I
when
can
your
do it
punches
to
start,
him
the one
again.
eye gets like all red and
Uh-huh.
like bloodshot. Yeah, that's what it's
Attack rolls, ability checks, constitution saving throws.
gonna be. Is what?
Minus a d6.
Fuck. Alright. Damn.
Damn.
So he throws his hammer. 6, 7, 8,
You want to put the hammer down?
13.
It's
14
actually
is what
Maxwell's
he
silver
rolled.
hammer?
Would that hit you anyway?
No.
Okay, so he definitely does it. So he, as you turn to hit him and you see him flying at you, see as the hammer and comes flying right back, and he throws it again. As he's just like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 minus a d6
13.
minus 1, 18. Does that
Ooh.
hit you?
If my AC is 18, does that hit me?
Yes, it has to reach
Okay.
your 18. Your AC is 18?
Yeah.
We gotta put you in the dirt.
No!
We gotta kill you. No, it's the Juggernaut suit. I think it raises your AC, doesn't it? Yeah, I thought so. Those are gone.
Yeah, we destroyed them this round.
Yeah. They're all broken. All right, so.
You just butthurt because you made us super strong by accident.
All right, so I want you to roll a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
I hope I get a
He
natural
is going
20.
to go ahead and.
Speak into existence. Here it is, nat 20.
14.
Oh, plus 4.
What
I
was
haven't
this?
been adding the plus 4, so 9.
No.
9. Hold on.
What am I rolling?
Constitution. 9, 10, 11, 12.
Doesn't he get nerfed
17.
to D6 though?
He will after.
Keep thinking of subtracting
18,
numbers.
19, 20, 21, 22, 25. Stop. 26, 27, 28,
Get a calculator.
32. 33, 34, 35. He does 33 radiant damage to you as the hammer kind of slams you in the chest from back there and comes back to his hand.
Wait,
And
I'm
the
sorry.
33 radiant damage as it just slams you in the chest, kind of burns into the stupid fucking boar suit that you're wearing that I keep forgetting that you're fucking
What?
wearing.
I got a 17.
Then you're not stunned.
Okay.
Okay, so the quake goes like vroom, and hits, and you kind of back up, and you see as you back up, you back right up into the Crimson Head as it and you look and he just and he's up and ready to roll. So when it's his turn, he will go. So that's Grell's turn. Esther, you are back. You're not stunned. You see him over here, just like boom, boom, and he slams Astride with the hammer. You can see this guy who's about to lay the smiggity smackdown on Alex, and vice versa. And you kind of have his back to you as he is fixated.
I want to burn a sorcery point to use a bonus action to summon Mr. Marbles.
That's the first time you've ever used one of those.
I've used it to use save spell slots before, but never to actually action.
Yeah. Okay,
I want to
so
summon him on top of the car. You don't have to balance it if it's going to be... Oh, look at that.
Mr. Marbles, as you just see the weak vegetation in this area kind of just, and then the kind of broken soil just bust and give way to Mr. Marbles as vines sort of crawl and wrap all around the truck and then completely like sort of engulf it and form around him as he rises up. And it's just a big fucking tree monster.
And then I want to shoot the one that passed me with Disintegrate.
Can you do these two things?
That's why I burned it for...
That's why you burned a point.
You can do that. Can you do that?
That's why you burned a point.
I burned it for a bonus action to summon.
It's like key points for monks, I guess, where you can just keep doing stuff as long as you keep burning it. Okay, cool. Or like action search for him. Alright, so you can hit him with Disintegrate? Ooh, boy.
He needs a...
Ooh, boy.
Dex 17. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Constitution 17.
Of which he gets a minus...
No, I'm sorry.
D6.
Yep.
Dexterity. Okay. I clicked the wrong
He gets a dexterity saving throw?
attack
Alright,
of
he
17.
does get advantage for this because it's magical, which I wasn't doing before. And it's dexterity?
Yeah.
Okay. Not one of the things. You guys haven't used anything that requires... Well, the wisdom you did use, and they beat the shit out of that, so...
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, why aren't we using stuff that they're resistant to?
Oh, I'm magic. I don't know how to counter that.
No, everyone wants us to use stuff that they're resistant
He got
to.
a 17
Mm-hmm.
dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Did he make it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Then. Nope.
No, wait.
Yeah, you have to D6 it.
Oh.
What is it?
He got an 11 on his save. Does that still make it?
Oh, yeah. No, he doesn't make it.
Oh.
Alex, can you roll me...
That's Alex, can you roll? Because there's too many.
Can you roll me 13d6?
Sweet Ugu Jesus. I'm surprised they don't have more resistances.
47.
Plus 40, so he takes 87 damage.
Oh my god!
How would you like to kill?
Oh my god. Awesome.
He's gonna disintegrate.
You want me
He gets Thanos,
The
basically.
wings are going to be the last to go.
As he, and you're kind of, and like, he's hitting you, and just like, as he gets it, and you see like, his eyes like grow
I
vibrant.
want to say we try to reason with you in Celestial.
Oh.
So you see Esther as he and speaks this like other language that I don't think do you know Celestial?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
not.
so it sort of echoes.
I'm just
like,
rolling.
it like echoes through the valley the same
Speak it out of
way
your stroke.
the same way their voices were echoing. Esther's voice echoes, and he's not sort of he's not paying attention, and then you see him. And you can see a black beam of energy firing from Esther's hand, and you just see
whatever that is.
From your point of view, you watch as at first you don't understand what's happening. He's like, and you just see the cracks of the disintegration, the ashes of his flesh start to peel from his back all the way around him as it just. And you see his wings fall to ashes and his body start to disintegrate. And he goes, "No,
I don't want to go, Mr. Stark."
Grell is gone. His hammer slams into the ground amongst it, just dispersing his ashes even more. This holy light hammer kind of slams into the ground. Fuck, he gone. That bitch gone.
See Mr. Marbles.
Upon seeing his ally fall, you see the other Deva, and you see this sort of light emerge from him as his eyes glow intensely, this golden sort of energy, and you see like a kind of crackling around him as he points to I guess just to all of you, because you're all kind of in the general area, and he goes, "No!" just in pure hatred and defiance. Esther, is that your turn, or do you move?
I guess I'll just face him and fly kind of next to Mr. Marbles.
Okay, so you don't hide at all. You just defiantly rise, fuck you. Okay. Alex, this angel is going Super Saiyan above you. He's super de-duper pissed off.
Shoot your other taser now.
And you can see he does not look as hurt as he was before. He looks reinvigorated and super angry.
Should I just
He
do
went
damage?
Super
You want me
Saiyan.
to try to incapacitate
Essentially what
him?
Super Saiyan.
Take
What did
him
you say?
down.
Damage or...
No, incapacity.
Okay. I'm going to use my second and final net on him.
Okay. Stupid fucking thing.
What a goodbye. So that's a DC 7 that he has to roll.
DC 17?
Yeah, Dex.
Is it 17 or 7?
17.
17, right? Yeah.
That'd be the most useless
Sorry,
item.
buddy,
in this
you're
game.
going into the dead people's house. There you go.
Yeah, my stun gun's pretty useless. It's like a DC
It would
12.
eventually be cool to have shelves of Vanquished. You know,
Yeah,
where
like
I
a
put
trophy
where I
case.
put bosses up. Yeah. Okay, so
Well, we
Trophy
reused
case.
some of them.
he got. What is it? Is it dexterity?
Dex, yeah.
Okay, he got a 15, 16, 17, 18. He got an 18.
Motherfucker. Alright,
So as you, he just it kind of dodges as the net goes and it catches a nearby bird. Just as it hits the ground.
And then I'm going to use Carlos Cannon for the other 2 shots.
To biggity blast him. All right, do it up.
With the rip rounds.
Rip round.
So let me roll the hit. Does she get a +1 hit? So does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
And does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Why'd you ask?
So let's see. That's
To rub it in.
To rub it in.
It's fair.
6, 6.
Come on, get there we go.
36. And then boom! 63 damage.
63 damage?
Yes.
And that's that force damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. God damn.
I also used the rip rounds. That's why it does.
Oh, you added all that on top? Okay, cool. Imagine if you got crits with those. Okay, so as you
guys just barked at each other.
as you fire off these brand new rip rounds, which I don't think you've ever actually used because they're like too expensive and hard to find. You and they kind of.
That was 3 shots, or let me do
No,
one.
2 shots. God, that was from 2 shots.
Yes.
137 damage from 2 attacks.
No, 56 damage.
Or I mean,
where the fuck did you get that from?
yeah. Okay, so
Yes,
it's 137.
That's how much damage I do.
So the bullets make this sort of sound while they rip through the air. The teeth. No, it's sort of like a it's like a screaming as they eat through the wind itself, and you see it, and it just slams you fire right into his chest because he's looking right at you. And he's like, as you see the
Right where his nipples would
blood.
My bleeding nipples.
As the blood pours down, like after a really long run. You know what I mean? It's terrible, right, guys? Is that? Never mind. So.
Nicolas Cage.
Shaving to the point of torrential downpour.
Torrential bleed.
It actually nipped the artery.
All right,
That's how much
Alex.
chafing there was.
Alex, that's your turn.
Just
Right?
completely
As a
You
bonus
shaved
action, I
my
want to pull out my pants.
Okay, you pull down your pants and start dancing.
No, okay.
You're still in a fucking unicorn outfit, and I hate it.
Yes.
All
Oh
right,
my
so
God.
Shouldn't have given it to me.
he gets shot twice, and
Should've-
now it is his turn.
I thought he went already.
Everything's with disadvantage now.
No, it's not.
Every other turn is the angels.
He is going to.
Just to keep it fair, you know?
He's going to touch his nips and heal.
Finger his nipples.
See up the nips. He takes out a stick of Gatorade deodorant.
Stick
Rolls
of
it out.
Gatorade.
Oh wow, it just reversed all the damage I just did.
Four.
Don't you love bosses that can heal? So fun.
Oh boy!
I want to touch my nipples and heal for all my health.
It didn't heal all of his damage.
Just
So he
90%
heals,
of it.
and then he is going to bring his hammer down on you.
Dexterity saving throw.
No, he's just gonna fucking hit you. He's really angry at you.
Why? I didn't do anything to him.
This is completely their doing.
Yeah.
For once, we are not in the wrong here. I mean,
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Does that hit you?
Nope.
Yes, it does. Alright, so
I add my initiative to my armor class.
5. That's 9.
new rule.
Remember, you have to add this up.
13. 14, 15, 16.
Let me re-roll that one.
Stop.
So now
I'm not done yet.
13, 12.
No,
7,
I am done. He's
6.
not a fiend. You take 22 radiant damage as he brings the hammer down and just slams it onto your stupid unicorn body.
we've been playing this for about an hour now, so that means we've heard this about 100
Because
times.
it's 30 seconds. So yeah, 37 seconds. Okay, so he slams you, and
I want to hold out my hand for the other hammer to catch it like Thor. No, I'm kidding. Could you imagine that shit?
so he hits you, and I'm going to say that he is going to move.
Do I get a reaction?
Somebody's going to, because he's
Yeah.
going right
And
through
he
the
hit
group.
me, and
He is
hit
going
me.
to
Good
try
job
to
putting
fly
him on the
over
car.
Mr. Marbles because he needs to go kill.
Do I get a
Well,
reaction?
that means he's going up,
He's
right?
moving away from me, Evan.
15, 20, 25. You're out of range of him.
Did you count
But
when he
moved
went
away.
up?
He hit a hammer.
It's so
I don't know how
reactions are only melee,
Mm-hmm.
and they're only when you're within melee.
You're up in the air,
He
though.
just meleeed me.
Mr.
He's
Marbles
going.
is too.
He's going past you and Mr. Marbles.
How high is he flying up? Because Mr. Marbles is really tall.
Mr. Marbles is really tall, and he's flying
And
past.
Jeff is
he's-
in the air, too.
All right, watch this.
Well, then
He's
I-
flying in between you and Mr. Marbles because he needs to
Then
get
I
to
want
Astride.
us to.
That's his mission.
So they hit him.
Yeah,
they
what's your-
both
what's
hit
your
him.
Eiffel Tower his ass.
Are you gonna use your? Because don't you have like a staff or something that you're proficient? Are you proficient with like a melee weapon or
Yeah.
something?
Uh,
Surprisingly.
It's my serpent thing it can turn into a
Yes, it can.
baton. Yeah, so I want Mr.
Nope, it turns into
No, a
a
staff.
staff. Yeah, a baton
Um,
is a. You're under arrest.
Didn't he just hit me with a hammer though? Because I'm confused as to how reactions work now. Wouldn't that be melee?
If you have a move that says that you can make a reaction on an attack, that's like a special thing.
Him would be hard.
Hitting what I do with these is that they hit you and they go back. They hit you and they go back. So he hits you and he goes back up because they're flying. I'm just making it easier. And you can't reach him because he's 15 feet away, and you can't use your gun as a reaction because that's not how it works. You know, that's that's a ranged weapon. I would say that a gunslinger would probably be able to do that, but you didn't want to be a gunslinger anymore. You're
grapple
a fighter.
him.
So that's what you get. You can I think you can choose to grapple.
No, I was gonna say.
I just don't. I'll read.
It's only melee. Yeah.
I'll read into it. It just seems like if you get attacked melee, that would qualify for a melee range.
Not if he goes back up.
Well,
because he's flying, I kind of count that as it's like swooping attacks that they're hitting you with. It's like a bird.
I'm thinking
and I count that as a different thing.
For like other
I see
attacks.
what he's saying because you have to get in range for
melee
melee,
range.
and
then
then
go out of range.
You go out of range.
I guess technically. You know what?
I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just
let's
trying
put
to,
that on the back burner.
We've already killed them.
I kind of figure for flying things, it's a no-go unless you're also flying. But if there was a guy who runs up to you, punches you, and then runs back. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what it is.
Unless he's in Apex with super speed, yeah, you get a reaction. But for this fight, let's just, I'll think about it.
Yeah, so if that's the case, when I see what he's doing, I want to drop it into the baseball bat, smack him in the face, and then when he
and what's
reacts,
Mr. Marbles going to do? Whack him?
Just
do you have Mr. Marbles as a...
I don't.
Okay.
So just make like a D8
yeah. I'll do it. Alright, so you go ahead and whack him with the staff. So that's just a normal attack.
8.
This is the night of challenge.
Okay, so he goes flying by, and you and you kind of just as you whack him like baseball bat. It's almost like a clothesline.
Yeah.
As you just fucking smash it into his face, and it doesn't break because it's magic. So it just he thinks it's gonna break because he's a deva, and it's a stick. But he doesn't know that it's like a magical stick, so it's like him hitting just an iron bar, and he's like, fuck! Like, he just misunderstood. He gets slammed, and as he gets hit, Mr. Marbles just punches him and, like, donkey punches him in the back of the head. As he's like, fuck! Boom! Fuck! As he goes flying forward. How much damage did you do?
I only did 8.
8? Okay. And let's just say it's double what you did, so 16. Okay. And he continues.
Enough of that silliness.
To go to Astride. And he is, no, he already used his attacks on you, right? So he's just over here now. And he's come to beat your ass.
It just says now, an opportunity attack is a reaction when the enemy leaves your reach, for future reference.
Then I guess it would.
Well, I'm not going to worry about it for like a boss battle. Yeah. I just never used them before.
Yeah, I think it just makes it smoother and keeps them alive longer to, you know what I mean, to make the fight more interesting. All right.
So we all die.
Okay, so it is now your Crimson Head's turn, but
he's up in the air, right?
Mm-hmm.
How high? 15
feet.
still?
Can't jump that high. They cannot jump that high.
Would the dagger be a melee attack, or do they mean like an unarmed melee?
Mm.
That would be insane.
Yeah, that you have the greatest reaction weapon of all time.
Now I know.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Yeah.
That's why I was interested.
Especially, so here's the thing is, if you scare them, you know what I mean? If they are frightened of you, and then they start running away, you get another reaction. Just and then they're fucking dead.
Record that.
Alexa, play Despacio. Despacio?
Despacito.
Despacito, thank you.
Gazpacho.
Gazpacho. Alexa, play Gazpacho.
It's muted.
Come on. What are we doing?
Well, it's the Crimson Head, right?
Yeah.
If he's... How high can they jump?
Not 15 feet. Not a 15 feet.
Give me a solid number.
I don't know, like 3 feet?
69.
The same amount.
Then
like, probably even less than a person, because they're a jittery, stupid zombie.
Then I want him to stay as close to me as possible and to be preparing an attack.
Shield?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you want him to hold his attack for when this thing attacks you.
Yes.
Okay, so you kind of express that to him, and you see the nasty bony claws sort of extend as you kind of look at this thing, and the gazer is with you. Astride, it is your turn.
Alright, so I'm going to try this one more time. I'm going to try to dominate person.
Okay. It's a saving throw, right? Wisdom?
Yep. Alright, it doesn't matter. You're in the 20s. It doesn't matter.
Does a 28 beat it? So you, and it hits him, and he goes, "Your foolish tricks will not work on me, witch." Is that your turn? Or do you move?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with my friends.
You're gonna try to go past him?
Oh, no, because I guess now we're playing by
Now we
those
know the
rules.
rules.
He's 15 feet in the air. He's
Yeah,
15
actually,
feet in the
yes,
air.
15
Yeah, you can get away from it if you want.
If you want,
It takes some
if you want
time
to
to
risk
get
it.
down there.
If you want to get reaction.
I might start putting that in for like flying creatures that like they can totally just get there.
Change the rules of D&D.
Change the rules of D&D. Fuck D&D.
It's your world.
Change the rules.
Yeah, I want to get behind the car.
Okay.
Goodbye.
He strikes a reaction, you're
30.
dead.
You can get there, or you can get right
Yeah,
behind.
that's
Why is
where
your
I want to be
Guy
behind you.
riding the car.
So
Why
you
am I
just-
to meet you?
You just
Because
come
they
in
only want to hurt me.
No, I know.
I think my guy was pissed at me.
And then my gazer does his thing.
We actually have
4.
Incinerate.
Is that the telekinesis beam?
a
Okay.
pretty formidable
And what is
wall
it?
to hide behind right now.
Dexterity
Hang on.
or strength? I think it's
I
strength.
think it's
Yeah, check
strength.
that out. I feel kind of
So we
sick.
got a 6,
Hmm?
16,
I feel kinda sick.
He's
Yeah.
fine.
20. Okay.
Do it again.
It's Mr. Normals.
2.
That is fear.
Okay. He's immune. So the gazer, as he says that to you, the gazer goes, and fires his lasers at him, and he just and like kind of slaps him away with his hand, just like super fucking upset as he turns to
Evan's
face.
hand.
What?
Nothing.
Do not run from me, witch. Okay.
At least he didn't call
It is
something
Esther's
else.
turn. So Esther, you see as Astride kind of runs beneath you and behind the car, just
I slide between your legs.
not having any of this nonsense, and you look Mr. Marbles to your back as he and the angel's standing there just. And it's your turn. I mean,
Just gonna stand here.
I guess I'll attack. I guess.
I mean,
Welcome, right?
fuck it, let's bring out the bees. No, I don't want to hurt the zombie. I'll just cast Disintegrate again. At a lower level.
You could just do it again.
Yeah, I cast it at 7 before, so I'll just do it at 6.
Alright. Jesus.
Only half his body.
That's a
gets
bad fucking
disintegrated.
move, man.
I can
What
only
level
do
is
once.
that spell?
The first time it was 7, now it's 6.
He's a sorcerer. He can pick.
That's rough. Alright, so,
I-
what does he roll?
He's gonna do Dex 17.
He 16 plus 4. He got it.
Oh.
So 20. How much does he take? Does he take nothing?
I think it just fails.
He takes half.
He might take half.
On a failed save. It doesn't say.
If it says, does it say he must make this save?
What is it? Just
The
disintegrate?
creature target must make a dexterity. On a failed save, it takes the full damage. Target takes 10d6 plus 40. The target is disintegrated if it hits 0 hit points. It doesn't say anything about a half health or anything.
That's weird.
Which you would
Alright.
imagine.
I guess they just shrug it off if they make the. That doesn't make any sense. It's
Well,
disintegration.
maybe because
right?
it's such a.
They lose
It's
a
so
finger.
OP.
It's a glass cannon.
Yeah, I guess so.
They lose all their fingers. That's it.
Okay. All right. Cool. So he just kind of blocks it with his hammer as he's like.
If that's the case, I just want to use my bonus action to say, Celestial, this is your last warning.
Ooh.
Okay. He is ignoring you. He is so angry, and he's not even really looking at you. He's looking at Astride. He wants Astride dead. You can feel.
This is all his
You can
fault.
feel his eyes burning on the back of your head. Now, I will say, let's let Alex go. Alex,
It's headshots.
Yeah. I want to get in front of my friends, and then I want to fire 3 rounds into him. with the rip rounds.
Fastball special with Mr.
Yeah,
Marbles.
Ikes. Do it up.
That would be nice if he threw me onto him with my knife and I just stabbed him.
How ironic would that be?
Why?
How you got the knife in the first place?
Oh yeah. Maybe as a finisher.
By feeding an angel to somebody?
18's not a crit, right?
No, you crit on 19s as a
Okay.
fighter.
So that hits. I'm not even gonna do the math. That's a 17 that hits.
17 just hits.
Well, that's before I have my 12.
Oh, yep.
So and a 20 hits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Asshole.
All right. So
Fuck your stupid winged dick.
this would be. I think I was rolling d6s earlier instead of d8s. 9d8
That's on you.
plus 21. Roll. That's baseline 56, and now add the rip
They
damage.
are? Oh, for the rip rounds, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're D8s. I think so.
2d10s. So that's 6d10 on top of that. This is why it's so much easier using this.
Yeah. Well, with you, because you have all the
36
additions.
plus 36.
56.
56. You sure about that?
Positive.
No, you're wrong.
Alex, 56.
No, that's not. That's for the D. That's something different. I rolled 60 10s. That was an older roll.
Yeah, you combine them though.
No,
Are you doing all 3 shots?
look, six. Oh shit, you're right. Fuck.
I'll lick you guys all together.
56 plus
The Avengers
36.
assemble. Mr. Marbles.
Alright, 92 damage.
He's our Hulk.
And he's paralyzed for life. He'll
As you-
never use his legs again.
As you
Jeez.
whip out Carlos Cannon,
Put them all in the
as
same hole.
these RIP rounds, as they rip through the
What
air,
did the last one sound like?
as they slam into him, one of them blasting through his shoulder, another one through his gut, another one through his chest, as you see the like bluish blood pouring out of him. I guess that's what
True
angels
blood.
have. I don't know. As he's starting to get slammed.
I should erase this so I don't get confused.
He's looking rougher. You know, he's not looking like he's about to die, but he's looking hurt. He's bleeding visibly. Now it is his turn. As
What about Mr. Marbles?
Mr. Marbles can't even reach him. What's Mr. Marbles?
Mr. Marbles
He has movement speed.
Do you want Mr. Marbles to go over there? It's
What
not.
I could throw him
Well,
up in the air and he can
we already
use my
passed
knife.
out Esther's turn. Mr. Marbles is on Esther's turn.
He was sleeping.
Well, you can't just ignore him.
What would you like to do with Mr. Marbles? Right now, he's basically standing as your mascot, and basically
Emotional
making
support.
sure that this guy can't just fly around above you whenever he wants.
Is there any large debris under us, and/or can Mr. Marbles
He's standing
throw
on
a
a
truck?
car. Can he throw a truck?
Yeah.
He can throw a truck. He's a giant tree monster.
I want him to throw the truck at the angel.
Okie dokie. I guess roll to hit.
Be
Just roll
be
it. Just
careful
roll a
of your attack.
d20 because I wouldn't.
11?
No.
Yeah.
So Mr. Marbles
Can you throw Mr.
Hops
Marbles
down.
with telekinesis at him?
picks up. Mr. Marbles is probably way too fucking big.
Probably.
Throws the
That'd be
truck.
awesome, though.
And throws the truck at the angel, and the angel just and kind of slams it with his hammer, and it and falls upside down over here. As he just and you see him reach his hand out, and the other hammer that's sitting in the ashes of his brethren comes and catches it, and he just and holds both of the hammers in his hands, and he's super fucking upset about it.
We're not getting the deposit back
On what?
on the car.
No. You also just threw your only means of
Yeah, fuck, I forgot
transportation.
about
I was
that.
in
It
the
was
moment.
doable, but you're
I
like,
was in the
Mr.
moment.
Marbles, done! Like, Mr. Marbles!
Why?
You saw the truck go, and you're like, no.
To
We're
be
in the
fair,
middle.
we got hit by a rocket.
Bondus is in there!
You can. Everybody roll perception. Roll perception.
I forgot!
So did Mr. Marbles.
8.
10.
8 plus whatever.
8, 10? What'd you get, Jeff?
14.
Okay, nobody but you. As you're like, Mr. Marbles, the truck, and you pick it up, and Alex is like, that's our car, and as it goes flying, you there's a
That's what he gets
those
for
big
not
doors.
helping
There's a little
us.
window in the door, and you see Vaughn just as he's just boom, and you just there's a little part of you smiles, a little bit in Esther's black heart
Oh my
smiles
God.
as you just see go.
And then he gets walloped out of the air. So we throw it into the back of a train.
Into front of a train.
Some little things.
And he grabs both hammers, crashes them together, and just and now it's his turn. So what he is going to do is he is going to throw this hammer twice, and then come in for his attacks, because that's how we're doing this.
Attacks
Wait,
plural.
what? So he has 4 attacks?
No, he has 4 attacks. He's got both of the weapons.
That's
That's
how that
not
works.
how that
So
works.
do I have 12 attacks because I have 3 guns?
Nope.
He actually has like 10 guns on his body.
These were the hammers of the wisdom. This is how they worked.
Oh.
What? They're alive?
They're twins.
They have their own attacks?
They're twins.
If we survive this, we need to have a conversation about this wisdom.
Do you say that in game?
Yes, that was in character.
I would love to have a conversation about this wisdom because now he's gotta die.
Okay.
I don't even know what the fuck this shit is.
A 17 on you.
Does not hit.
A 17 doesn't hit you?
18.
I gotta take these fucking Juggernaut suits. It's the Juggernaut
They're like
suit.
falling apart now, so.
Mine has piss stains on it.
And
Not from
yours-
mine.
I'm gonna say after
Not
this
my
fight, your
piss
stupid
stains.
Juggernaut suits are broken. Can't
Fine,
use
we'll
it
just get him
anymore.
repaired by the underboss.
We'll go back to Velnar.
We have to anyway. We need a fucking car.
I mean, I have a solution.
Use an Infinity Stone to rewind their damage.
Does a 21 hit you?
Is it with disadvantage since he has to go through other people?
Ooh.
He doesn't have to go through other people. Esther is up, and Alex is just like.
What about that
10
D6
10
thing?
feet in front of you.
Is that still afflicting him?
That was
That was
Uh,
the other one.
Yeah, that was the other one. He's fine. So that hits you.
The dead
Wait,
one?
no, I didn't hear you.
It hits you.
What was
It's like
it?
20 something.
Oh.
It's 13 plus 8. So
21.
14, 15, 16, 17. Did you just do that in your head? Wow, mathematician over here.
Basic addition.
Wow, some sort of wizard.
I'm supposed to be the dumb one.
Fight at the bottom of the totem pole.
6, 7, 13,
6 plus 7.
20.
Carry the one.
That's what happens.
It's either the Hangover or Doctor Strange.
Oh my god, I crushed it.
What's that drug?
35
Limit.
radiant damage, Astride, and make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw, as well as all of you make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
How much?
I'd pass.
35?
Yeah, 35.
I got
Nat
35.
20.
For your Constitution saving throws? You did not get 35.
I got
14
13.
plus 11. You do the math.
You beat it.
20.
What did you get?
13.
13?
I thought if I added
You
10.
two survived it. Astride, you get slammed by this hammer again as it's being thrown, and you're like, oh, not again. And it slams you back, and you are stunned. So you're just, you know, and you're a little bit off here. And then he is going to zoom in.
Reaction, I want to stab him in the temple.
Well, he's coming for you. He remembers that stupid net that you did to him. So,
I mean, it was
Oh,
like
this is the
30
same
seconds
one.
ago.
let me get out his...
So now he's down on the ground, right?
Yep.
Ground level?
Yeah, he wants to melee me. That's what Evan said.
Yes,
Okay.
he's sweeping down.
So I get a reaction.
17 plus 8. Does he hit you?
Yes.
Okay, thought so. Okay. So, 5, that's plus 4, 9,
Minus the 3, carried the 2,
9,
6,
10, 11, 12,
4.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 radiant damage as he boom slams you with one attack. And
Watch him kill me in literally one move.
Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna... Does he roll again when he does that? No, okay.
You made him.
I know.
To have
I'm
4
sorry.
attacks.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm still getting used to this here. 6 plus 4, 10. Oh no, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 24, 25. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 damage. Plus 7, which is what?
39.
39 damage. 39 times 2 is 78 damage. As the next
I'm
head,
dead.
boom! So the next one comes and just collides with Alex's headhunter's face, crashing into that ballistic helmet that you have, that new mask, slams right into the face of it, and just boom! And slams him onto the ground. And for the first time in a long time...
Oh, a death save. I can do a death save. Right?
Oh, you're not dead. You're unconscious.
Oh.
You're not dead. For the first time in a long time,
Up. I don't know what
you
that
see
means.
you see Headhunter go down, and he just boom and hits the dirt. Just guns at his sides, laid out, and you see blood come and some blood comes out from underneath his mask. And that's it. That was his turn now, with his new Super Saiyan form. Now it is. Now it is the Crimson Head's turn.
Okay.
I will say though that while he's sweeping on the ground, you can have the Crimson Head.
Yeah,
come
he's
and attack
going
him
to.
with okay. All right. Whoa. Yikes. I don't even remember the last time you've been knocked out in a fight.
I don't remember last time I got hit with a 78 and then a 59.
He rolled a d20. On that, yeah, he got a crit. On a crit, he gets 7+ damage, and you doubled it. Yes? What would you like to do?
I want him to run over and attack him.
Boom, boom, boom. So, while he is down, swinging at you, the zombie jumps onto, I guess just attacks him? What are you going to have him do?
Yeah. I'm gonna have him do his attack. I want him to take, 2 slashes right down his fucking back.
Okay, nice. Do it up.
I have to roll to hit.
Okay.
He doesn't hit.
Okay, he doesn't beat 7. He doesn't reach 17.
He only got a 2.
So he comes, and the wings kind of bat him away. Astride, it's your turn. You just saw Headhunter go down.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
Oh, yeah, you're stunned, right? Okay. So, you have the Gazer do anything?
Yeah.
2? What is that?
I think that's the fear.
Fear? He is immune. 3.
The Frost Ray. So DC 12 Dexterity.
He rolled a 14 natural.
Okay.
So he... and he's getting slammed with these, but he just doesn't give a fuck. And now that Headhunter's down, he's looking at you. Esther. It is your turn, now that Grell is dead.
So now I'm going to...
He's bleeding, he's looking a little weak, but he's...
Only because it's been the only thing working
very dangerous.
half the time. I'm going to, as a bonus action, burn another sorcery point. Well, as my free action.
Okay.
So I have an additional spell slot. And I'm going to use that for disintegrate again.
Yes, you're now unstunned. And I'm sorry?
I'm
You're
going
going to do
attempt
disintegrate?
disintegrate again.
Alright, what's the roll that he needs to
It's
do?
going to be Dex 17.
Okay.
He's going to get on that, though.
He gets advantage on that for saving throws. So I got a 1 and a 2.
It's close.
Close.
Thanks. fucking
Plus,
Lord.
well, plus 4.
Still
So,
cutting it. Alex,
Alright.
will you do the honors once more?
Yes.
so what are we doing here? How much damage is this again? What are you using? Disintegrate?
Yeah.
But it's at lower level, right?
Oh, I mean, it could be at whatever I want because I used another spell slot.
Fuck. So I assume it's at the highest level.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, even at its lowest level, it's still 12d6 plus 40. So now it's 13d6 plus 40.
Nice.
You hurt our partner.
That's okay.
94. 6? Oh no, 106.
He did 106 damage with that.
That might be my highest.
106 damage. Jeff,
Plus
for the
40.
second time today, how would you like to kill this angel? With
Thank
both of the
Christ.
fucking clutch deaths, how would you like to kill this fucking thing? With you flying with your, like, nasty looking dragon wings with the black sort of feathers, the dichotomy between you is he's flying with his, like, holy white light and white feathers and his golden hammers. How do you want to bring him down with this disintegration?
Did they say before what plane they were from?
No, they just said that they work for the wisdom.
Yeah.
I just want to say something along the lines of, like, you bring shame to this celestial plane or something like that. Just, like, fuck them.
Okay. For the first real time he really pays attention to you is you're speaking Celestial, and he sees the wings, and he sees you, and he kind of like his fixated hatred towards Astride is kind of thrown off again as you're speaking Celestial to him. And for the first time he kind of considers you, like, what even is this? And as you say that, you know, you hear Astride as you're just kind of just coming to Astride, and you look up, your vision is sort of collecting headhunters on the ground, and Oestre is flying high, standing against this foe that came to kill you, and he speaks this weird language again that this creature seems to understand, and he looks to you, and as you boom, and start firing, he and he kind of, like, you caught him off guard by speaking it. He goes to block it, but it goes, like, too quick, and it goes into his chest, and he and you see him as he holds onto the hammers, like, and you see the disintegration start eating away. His ribcage start to be visible as it burns. His beating like bright heart kind of beating inside of it as the disintegration starts eating through his body, and he looks at you and he goes, "What are you?"
Everything you.
As it just disintegrates, and both the hammers and land on the ground, kind of crisscrossing it as his ashes sort of fall like snow to the ground. And
Grab both of them.
I'm
now,
curious to see if I'm going to interact with them.
now here you guys are.
I'm gonna go heal Alex.
So
Oh yeah, Alex is on the ground.
Can my
As
character now have like a broken fucking face, half face?
as you start, like, kind of shaking it loose, you hear, "Alex! Alex!" And from across the valley comes running Vondas. As you go and you lay your hand on him, and Vondas goes over and puts his little paws on him. Well, now
20.
you look at the
You back up.
desolation.
Yeah.
What?
I have 20 health.
As
I
you
have 10.
so as you
I have 10.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That was close.
no,
It was a
that's
brutal
not it.
fight.
Yeah. He hit me for like, I think over 100 the last hit.
You feel like 120.
Yeah.
So you heal him.
That's like more than your total HP.
Vondas
Very
Vondas
little
heals
compared to
you.
you.
How much did you do, Astride?
20.
20. Vondas heals you for another 20. So you're up to about 40. As both of them are like, and you.
Yeah, I'm gonna rip off a mask.
You rip off the mask.
Spit out all the blood.
That's, you spit out the blood, and like maybe a couple of your
molars.
teeth from like back here as you. And there is definitely, the mask looks like it got like cracked
Dented
from
in.
it.
Mm.
It still works, but it's damaged.
I'm gonna have to get that repaired.
I can.
I'm gonna say the night vision probably is iffy. You know what I mean? If it really still works, is the crack went up one of the eye things, and you now have like a pretty nasty scar
Nice.
on your lip here where the metal like kind of cut in.
Just dug in.
Yeah, and you're like as you guys look around at all the bodies around you, the Crimson Head kind of just wandering. Sees Alex's blood and starts.
No!
I want to thank
Kinda
Astride and Vondas for healing me.
Okay.
I want to have Mr. Marble start collecting the bodies.
Okay, you do so. Mr. Marbles
Can you
begins
dress
to go
him?
around and...
Like a graveyard dig guy.
Like in a
Like
shabby
a
suit.
Dave Grigger. Like an old suit and a top hat.
Oh, the top hat. The
Yeah,
top hat
yeah.
would be gold. He starts piling all of the
Yeah,
bodies.
there might not
There
be
is
suture.
still one body, one person that is frozen in stone, who's not dead, but they are petrified. And I think that lasts for 24 hours.
Was it the... Yeah,
The
probably.
cockatrice, I
Yeah.
believe that lasts for 24 hours. So Alex, you are back up. You are hurt. A lot has happened to you today. A lot has happened to all of you today. Really, what was this? You know, is probably what you're thinking. I would assume. But
I
here
feel like
you
I
are.
got hit by multiple trains. Where
Vondis is like, can you stand? Are you all right?
Yeah, can I? I mean.
Yeah, you can stand. And he's like, how many paws am I holding up? And he's holding up his little
I see
paws.
many.
Oh dear.
Astride?
Sit down.
I think I'm concussed.
What
I
is
think
the
you
wisdom?
probably fucking...
What?
What is the wisdom?
Oh, is it a he?
Oh, you're not sure.
It's a
So I
shit.
don't know at all. I never actually...
You know the same amount that we've talked about. Do you remember what we talked about?
Mm,
Okay.
you can tell me later.
What was
Because
she
she doesn't really care. I mean, it used to be my patron.
And why is he so mad with us? With you?
I guess because I left. I didn't need him anymore.
Where was this? Was it in this world? This place? Because I think we all been brought here. Has he followed you here, or is he something that exists here?
You've lived on the Kronos. You've all...
Yeah.
Well, you're a little special case. You two are from the Kronos. But not this
Okay.
country.
It's here, but I've never actually met him.
Was he like a god? Or is he like a person?
Well, if you were, subservient to him at some point, you never saw him. How would you communicate with him then?
Did I ever communicate with him?
Yeah, when you made your deal. We never saw him.
Was it just like I talked to the air and things happened?
So, I mean, that's kind of up to you, really. Like, that's sort of flavor stuff. How would you have reached out to him? How would you have made your deal?
I'm asking what you want to reveal to us, and I realize there is some asymmetrical information here anyway, but if you don't want to reveal anything, then keep that in mind too. If you don't know yourself, then I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it. If you don't remember a lot of what we talked
Yeah.
about, we can talk about
Okay.
it after this session.
We should start to learn these guys if we want to keep fighting them.
My point is, if you spoke with them before, even if you don't know what they look like, I'll start saying they because we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But if we don't know what they are, but you have in some capacity communicated it with them before, maybe we should do that again, so we don't have this happening to us. Just look at the smoldering wreckage around us.
I'm trying to put my molar back in my mouth.
No.
I don't want to talk to it anymore. I think it's way crossed a line.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Because I never did anything like this to it.
Did it give you your powers?
I guess.
And it can't take them away?
Have you ever dealt with these devas before? These angels?
Mm-mm.
No.
Only recently. With the whole court thing and now this. I thought that was the end of it at the court, but I guess not. I don't know why this is happening.
I want to approach the hammers on the ground.
Okay, the
I as
hammers
well.
are kind of crisscrossed, slammed into the ground with all of the ashes.
Are they both identical or is one different from the other?
So they both are similar kind of in design. They're both like big, heavy fucking two-handed beast warhammers. that he was swinging around with one hand.
Oh, I see. Okay. They were like giants. Not giants, but they were like 8-9 feet tall, maybe.
They were just like maybe 6.5, 7 feet
Okay.
tall. But they were whipping these things around, like, you know what I mean.
Mhm.
I mean, their names were Hammers of the Wisdom.
I was just picturing Thor's hammer this whole time.
No.
Just maybe
That's
these
what
are
I
like-
was picturing.
No, these are like big fucking hammers. The one that was being thrown is smaller, slightly, but it's not like a one-handed hammer for you guys. Even for him, it was like surprising that he was doing that. But the other one is definitely like huge. One of them sort of pulses with this energy, and that was the one that was thrown, and it kind of has like a force to it, as where it would do sort of a thunderclap. The other one just has this like light emerging from it, just always this perpetual light coming off of it, and that was the one that was just did ugu fucking damage when he hit you with it.
Do I detect? Can I like look at it and detect any familiarity with it? Any magic?
Roll Arcana. You don't have detect.
I don't have detect. That's
Yeah.
why I avoided
Just
saying
roll
detect
Arcana.
magic. Nat 20 plus 5.
Oh, fuck. Alright, so here's the thing. The one hammer. You don't know what it is, but you know that it gives off a lot of radiant energy. That's what that light is, the one that's emitting so much light. The other one, the one that was doing that thunderclap thing, you do indeed feel that, like, thunder energy, that, like, force magic coming off of it. You can tell that these things are very powerful. You felt it, you know, when they hit you. But
I felt it.
I mean, they were not of... I mean, they're an angel's weapons, so in the hands of a deva, these things are very dangerous. In the hands of ordinary folk, a little bit less so. You could still do all of these things. Like, you get the feeling that if you were to pick up that hammer and attune to it, you would be able to do the same shit where you threw it and then it would come back the same like he did, and it would do that stun move. Same with this. You would be able to hit someone with it and it would give off that radiant energy, but it wouldn't be the same amount of damage they were laying down on you.
Sure.
Because they are deva. These were weapons made for angels.
I want to look at Alex and not say anything, but like looking at them. Are you looking at either one? I'm just curious to see if like I was thinking way too much with the Thor stuff and seeing if there's anything like personal to them or anything. I'm
Or is it
not
just a
asking. I'm not
weapon?
asking you. I'm just.
The one with the shorter handle might be a little more
I wanna-
maneuverable.
Try to grab the alternate one then.
Okay.
You get the thunder one then.
That makes sense.
No, the shorter one is the thunder one.
Oh, okay.
The larger one is the radiant.
I mean, I'm resistant to that, so that's kind of.
So you guys want to take them?
I want to see if I can pick it up.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so,
Instant kill.
I got instant killed.
So...
Yeah, that's why I was trying to spec it.
Who grabs first?
I'll grab the radiant one. Go for it.
Alright. So you grab the radiant one. I want you to roll Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I should have done it first then. I used to good.
17. Is
So,
it immune to radiant?
you-
Do anything? Not immune. Whatever.
You grab it, and you're fine. It doesn't do.
That's why I was like, I
you
know
pick it
its
up.
chances.
So
let's do it.
you grab it and kind of lift it up out of the ground, and as you do so, you're like, huh? It's like
What?
pretty heavy, and you're like, ooh, okay. You are not proficient with this.
No.
You would take disadvantage every time you attack with it because it's so
I just want it. I don't
big
want
and
to use
weighty.
it.
Okay. So what you picked up, the big radiant one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me go to my campaigns, and I'll throw.
Are
it in
you
your,
are you
in your
proficient with martial weapons?
Quarterstaff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a little different because this thing is massive. You know what I mean? This is like a big heavy maul kind of. I believe.
Sometimes I'll just make stuff up.
I'm pretty sure it was considered a maul.
Do we level up because we almost died?
Yeah.
Okay, so
that should be a low.
actually, yes.
That would be a good point.
After this fight, now with the
Okay.
fall of these two devas, yes, you will level up. But
Alright,
you're supposed to say
Awesome.
that after the session. You're not supposed to say it in the middle of the
We
session.
can wait.
Therefore, you lose a
fucking
level.
ruined my
You go
entire
back to 11.
fucking thing.
You know what? Fuck everything. You're all level 5.
You wake up in Henlet.
It all
You just
starts
had
over.
lunch.
Okay,
Oh,
I
shit.
put it in your inventory.
Gore is dead.
I put it in your inventory, and Alex, you're picking up the other one.
Yes. You actually made these?
Yeah.
But not your guns.
So you fucking made these, but not the goddamn guns.
Took him like 2.5 months for the guns.
Yeah.
So it took me like 2 seconds to make these. What are you talking about?
I want to hand it to Mr. Marbles for now.
Oh my god.
Just Mr. Marbles flying in like Thor.
Okay, so
The fuck was that?
you each have them in your inventory. Check them out.
Very nice.
Now, like I said, that excess damage comes from being an angel. But these things do some pretty cool shit on their own. They're pretty cool. Wait, are you really giving that hammer to Mr. Marbles?
He's carrying it right now for at least. I'll
So
put it in
you,
his soul box.
you
but-
hold it up and Mr. Marbles wraps around it with like his big vine hands. And it's like a small hammer. It looks like a carpenter hammer to him. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Like a nail hammer. So he's just and swings it around with fucking ease. No problem. Absolutely no issue. Like a toy hammer.
Perfect.
Okay. So, here you stand, Mr. Marbles, swinging around this glowing hammer. You, Alex, kind of playing with the this big ass hammer
Yes,
yourself.
hammer.
Okay. In this desolate valley, and as you look around this valley, you see that this is definitely not where Holy Stone Mine is. In fact, a road didn't even really lead to here. It looks like an old, what used to be a road, like old pavement cracked and destroyed as it kind of goes off all the way down, like miles down to where the actual road was, where you came from. So somehow you got turned off here. And here you stand in this sort of desolate valley, looking at this crescent of mountains, and around you all of these buildings. It looks like what used to be maybe a small town or a city that used to lay here. And as you look around at the desolation, you can see sort of paved road underneath you that leads towards the mountains, as well as the broken asphalt that leads back towards the road that you came from. And let's take our break there as we
Sweet.
go. And pee! Let's go pee!
So Evan,
Let's all go pee together.
what I wanted the hammer for was, you know how my mask is all broken and shit?
You want to
I wanted to smelt down the hammer and use the metal to make a weapon and repair my mask.
Oh, fuck, that's pretty cool. Alright, so you're gonna have to bring that to a specialist.
Yeah,
Because
I'm gonna
magic
bring it back.
items, you can't, like, even if you were good at blacksmithing, magic items you can't just do that. You have to bring it to, like,
do you think
a
Ryan
mage.
would be able to find someone to do that?
You need a mage.
Are we recording?
We are recording.
Are we
again.
recording?
Yes.
Are we recording?
Are we recording?
Are we recording?
Are we recording?
Are we
Are
recording?
we recording?
Are we recording?
Are
Are you
recording?
glad you came?
A winga what?
A wing what? Do you guys see that there's a
Jungle?
stop it. There is a new
Lion
there's a
King?
Lion King. Yeah, there you go.
Jungle?
There's a new Lion King coming out.
Close.
Did you see that?
Yeah, live action.
Did you guys
Simba
see that? Did you guys
actually
hear
gets
about that? Did you
eaten.
guys hear about that? Did you guys see that? All right.
Jimmy, bring that up.
We don't have an editor.
We need to hire Daniel just to sit in the chair and watch us play D&D.
So, here you guys stand in this weird
Yeah, I think I'm sitting.
I'm flying, actually.
I'm doing a handstand.
You're flying. You can actually see higher up vantage point. Now it's still dark because it was
He's a
like
mob.
nightfall.
I have
when
dark
you reached
vision.
here.
Me too.
Do you have dark vision?
I'm
Mhm.
50%
Okay,
effective.
then you can see a good amount of this. This is what definitely used to be like a town. These buildings, it's not just like the. Getting a little loud over there. It's not just like it's a
Feeling
random,
spooky.
the random farmhouse or something. Like the more you kind of rise up above these walls, you can see that there's other ones. If not walls, foundations and like chimney stacks still, or pillars that held high, like larger buildings. There was a lot here, and it's all just sort of gone, which is not uncommon for this world. There's ruins everywhere.
It's a Dark Tower vibe. I know that means nothing to you, but
That
it
means
just reminds
nothing
me of
to
some
me.
of like the towns in the middle of nowhere, just like
That's
deserted.
yeah, essentially. But like the buildings it's all destroyed. You know what I mean? So it must be old. You know,
Just because it's destroyed, it means it's old.
not
I guess.
necessarily, but to be this dilapidated and this destroyed. Yeah, I mean, you know, you can investigate if you'd like, or just do whatever you guys want. But here you are, and I'm giving you the layout. You're in this valley with
And you
this
said it's
crescent.
nighttime?
Yes, with this crescent mountain range sort of sweeping around you, and it is now nightfall.
I think we're gonna have to take cover in one of the best building we can find, make it this somewhat, headquarters. Some rest there, but might as well check this place out anyway.
Can I check the vehicle to see if it's salvageable?
How long did it take us to get here travel-wise?
Sure you can, buddy. What'd you say?
How long did it take us to travel here?
So it took you pretty much all day to get here.
So it'll probably take someone all night to get here. Roughly.
Unless they've already been tracking us.
Yeah, it would take them... You would wake up before someone reached you all the way here. I think it was a little bit more than 8 hours for you to get just to this
I want to reach out to the underboss.
Okay, so you tap into the
Helicopter.
wiggity business, and you do not find her.
What do you mean I don't find her?
She dead?
Oh, she's just not answering? Or I can't feel her?
Can't feel her.
Can I feel anybody?
You can feel everybody else.
Oh, fuck a doodle.
Get in touch with
Wyman, you can feel the goth guy, you can feel everybody else.
She dead.
She's so dead.
Whining.
Okay. Hello?
What's going on?
Oh my god, what is that?
Stop!
Oh,
What's going on?
I'm sorry, Miss Astride. I have been working on this strange design.
Is there something going on in the city?
Oh, well, yes.
Sports ball day.
We've got a new mayor.
Who's the new mayor?
The woman that you've been working with.
I can't contact her. I can't reach her. I can't feel her. What's going on?
Oh, well, she left. I know she was out of town for about a day.
Where did she go?
I don't know. Don't know if she's back yet.
She's been reprogrammed. She's either...
She's on it.
I could try to find out for you if you like. But I don't really know a lot of people in the city. But I could try.
Well, you're like a hacker or something, right?
No, I am not.
Are you good with technology?
Yes.
You make things.
I build things all the time.
All right. Well, can you
I do know of a hacker in this city.
figure it out? Let me know.
Alright, I could hire someone maybe, and they might be able to...
This is important.
Okay.
He's in the shower right now.
I think he was sleeping.
Alright, hold on.
Stop!
What was that? What does that mean? Was he playing the drums?
I didn't know Wyman was a musician. Wyman, are you I'm talking into Astride's ear.
I'm not a phone.
Can you be sure about that, though?
I can't reach the
Is he
underboss.
making my ammunition? I want to.
Just because in character.
I want to make more rip
What do you mean you
rounds.
can't reach the underboss?
I can't feel her. Either she's not on this plane anymore or something happened to her. Would I be able to feel if they died, though?
No, you wouldn't know. They
What
would
did
just
Wyman
disappear.
say?
He's gonna... I told him to try to figure it out. Fuck you, by the way, DM, for
Whining's on a mission.
fucking stranding us here.
How does he feel? I mean,
Oh, you weren't stranded until someone wanted to throw a car at an angel. You were perfectly fine. If you flipped the thing, roll intelligence for me.
how did he
We'll
say
see.
the city's operating?
Wyden
10.
said that
10?
she was
I'm gonna do it again.
elected
No.
as mayor.
No fucking way.
And
You have
then-
no idea.
What did he say? That she went out on a trip for business?
She just left.
No, that's what he said, right? He
Uh,
left.
Well, she
for-
left the town for something.
Okay.
What supplies was inside the van?
The supplies?
him
There was like
go through
some good ammunition and shit like that.
I'll
I don't think there was
restock that.
anything particular. I think you wanted explosives. Didn't you want like C4 or something? If you didn't write it down, it's not there.
I wanted to get the grenades, the radiation grenades, off the dead
Do you want to
bodies.
search them? Okay, so
There's a pile.
you are gonna find. Roll 1d6. Let's see what you get. Ah, 2. You get 2 rad grenades.
So Wyman said, or
No, I'm sorry. That's not true. You got 6 rad grenades.
Oh.
You get 6 because each of them had an extra one, except for the commander. Go on. I'm sorry.
I want him to figure out what's going on and where she went.
And he says the election was a success, though.
And then she left town.
And you can't make contact with her, so she's dead. She's dead to us.
She's either dead or on a different plane.
A mayor getting late. It's not going to go to a different plane. Something with the king is took her somewhere or killed her. She's either replaced by some mindless stand-in that will, pledge to the crown, or she's dead. Probably both.
He said nothing's going on, so it's not like it's a big thing.
They did it sneakily.
Yeah.
You want to get your boys on the ground to keep an eye out?
Contact John.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Miss Astride.
I don't remember her name off the top of my head, but
The underboss?
Underboss, I need you to figure out what's going on. She was just elected successfully, but has now disappeared, and I cannot contact her, feel her, reach her.
Yes, word
Something's
was
going
that
on.
she was leaving town on some sort of business, that she would be gone for a few days.
Well, she's either dead or
Leaving what to where?
I can't.
We can look into it if you'd like.
I need to know what's going on because that could be very bad for our stand in Balnar.
I'll get on it immediately.
He's playing Xbox right now. We're just right after this game, Miss Astride.
Also, it does appear that the chamber that you were asking about underneath the tombs, underneath the cemetery, it appears that
They're filled with jello.
it does actually lead. It leads somewhere, but not anywhere in particular. It led to an extra room, but this massive room, and this room, it looks like, used to be some sort of, I don't know, bizarre ritual chamber. So it looks very, very old. I'm gonna assume probably when the city was founded.
You know what assuming
And
means, right?
it looks like they blocked it off probably before even the purge happened. So
The Purge?
yeah.
Did he answer Alex?
No. Not exactly sure on it yet. We are trying to find somebody who has a little bit more magical knowledge. Not all of us do.
Ooh, we need to find someone with magical knowledge.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of those.
How does he
God damn
hear
you!
me?
I keep. Alex is also connected to this hive mind. So.
Can I three-way call if I
Well, like Wine and John and
Yeah.
you? No, because they're not connected. You need to give commands.
You have a stroke.
What did you say? It's like a.
It's like a ritual
Ritual.
chamber. There is a large table in the center. There's symbols all over it. We're not really sure what they mean.
You're goths, figure it out.
Well,
But it looks like it could be of some use to you, definitely.
probably if they sealed it up, it's probably something that goes against Astride.
Praise him.
Ooh.
All the better.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
keep looking into it. Good work.
Okay. We'll keep looking into it and see if we can find anybody who knows what this is without,
But-
obviously,
This is more important because.
the underboss.
Yes.
Understood.
All right.
If push comes to shove, how loud would you like us to be in both the research of this room and the searching for the underboss? Do you want us to blow our cover at all?
No, not yet. Just
So, all right, we'll try not to drop any
keep in
bodies.
touch,
Okay, no problem.
and I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you.
If need
Yes,
be.
It's Jeff's turn.
Oh,
No,
I'm sorry.
You're not talking to John.
If need be, if we need to go back to Valinor and salvage our campaign there, we have a lot of dirt on the public image of the underboss, but I guess we'll see what happens when she comes back. But that means right now we're kind of.
What is that noise? Was
It's
it
the
the
laptop.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's
Well,
Should it be
he
on
has
something?
it in power saving mode, so it doesn't do that.
I turned the brightness up because you guys were bitching about it.
Don't listen to them.
It's not all the way up. It's still just. It's been recorded.
Don't listen to me.
For
Do
2.5
whatever you want.
hours. It's gonna be hot anyway.
I don't like it because that means our cover
Our
is
back's
blown.
cut off right now. We
That
have
too.
nothing to retreat.
Ew.
I mean, we could just
Mental,
go
isn't
straight back to the dust keep and the tree, and
How-
regroup. I
how
have
is
a
that?
portal.
That's far. That's
No.
far away.
How is that?
You want to contact?
Yeah.
Okay. You reach out to Snake.
It's like every time I ask you something, every time I ask you that, you just start like Doctor Stranging out and going back to another part.
Yes.
I should use
How
this.
are things?
Hello.
How's the tree?
Tree good.
Everyone's okay?
Yes. Lost some.
How'd you lose?
Scouting. More.
Soldiers?
Yeah. More mans.
Okay.
Okay. But not war mans.
What do you mean, not war man?
Just scout mans.
What is the difference between a war man and a scout man?
War mans, lots of them. Scout mans, just a few.
But they're still.
Yes, guns.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We ate their eyes.
Good.
Do you want alive?
Do we want anyone alive? They keep scouting. They keep assaulting the tree.
You might as well, like 1 out of every 20 or so.
1 out of every 20.
Saw a big bird.
Big bird?
Uh-huh. Man bird.
Oh, the
Oh.
angels.
No, I think it's an airplane or a helicopter. Man bird?
Man bird. Man.
No, I guess you're
But
right.
bird. Dark. Like Esther.
You have to kind of relay this to us, but
Yeah.
just for the sake of metagaming,
metagaming.
we'll let.
Like man. Bird wings. Black.
He's saying that someone that looks just like you is flying around.
No, not Esther face.
He can't hear this.
Okay.
There's a drow at the Great Tree.
Along with a scouting party.
Were they together?
Were they together?
No.
No.
Scouting.
That might be just for you.
Yeah, it sounds like. Did he have a name? Provide a name?
Did
I,
you stop by or did you just keep flying?
Saw him through looky glass. Maybe did not see, maybe saw. Think he killed some.
Of the scouting party?
Of us.
Oh.
Out scouting. Knives. Sharpies. Blades. Batman.
Maybe somebody did answer my call when I.
What did you
prayed to
do?
them. Oh, did I not tell you guys that?
What did you do?
Fly a little bit. I'm gonna see if there's any vehicles.
Alright.
There are no vehicles, but
How did the soldiers get here? No. Before we took down Carla Lily, things were looking dire, and I didn't yet get to, where was it? Purgatory. I didn't have a means in. I didn't even know what I was going to look for once I was there. Obviously, once I ran into Fletcher, we ran into the captain. We found the weapon. But before that, I was in the tree, and Alex, you actually came down and saw me doing one of these rituals. I was trying to contact anybody that would help us in that war. And what the drow that we ran into, when the Lacuna tree was still functioning with elves, the drow that was in disguise knew something about my parent bloodline. So I called out to my mother and offered myself if they were to help us in that last war, in that last fight. But then we did it without them, and was it my sister that responded? And said,
His sister.
oh yes,
In the blood?
yes.
When you were
yes,
speaking
yes,
and she was like, oh, you're fucked. Yeah. It was his sister.
That's right.
Viperian.
Viperian.
The Viperian family seems to be after you.
So,
why do you guys have the worst enemies?
so the Drow's family rejected my offer, but I kept trying, and I kept trying until I went to purgatory. So I don't know if this might be in response to that. But there's a Drow at the great tree.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants to kill you or help you?
Sneaks
Yeah.
all a Drow. I mean, we're not that common, and certainly not publicly.
But whoever it is killing some of the goblins.
Then
I
you
don't
have
know
to
if that's
kill him.
because he's provoked, though, because they're goblins.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, you can also see the dust keep right now from the tree, so that's kind of... anyone with half an inkling of dark shit's probably like, hey, this is New World, but for us.
Dope house.
Yeah, so at some point I might have to repay a debt, but hey, they didn't help us, so I don't think I really owe them anything. Let's just tuck that one away for now.
Are you actually searching the area for anything?
I wanted to, but then
Okay.
this conversation happened, yeah.
That car, with your knowledge and capabilities, is not salvageable. You might be able to, you can like change a tire, maybe do some like normal maintenance,
Yeah.
but like the engine is like crushed. You're not really sure how to fix that out here in the wilderness.
I'm gonna just get some gasoline to make an easier fire, so I don't have to fucking use sticks or whatever.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start building a fire.
I'm gonna start making people.
Did you roll to...
Okay, so you want to turn them all into zombies?
What did
As
you
much
roll?
as I can. I'm
Maybe
really
10.
hurt.
Do you just
so
want to use your blood, or do you want to...
Oh,
You do it tomorrow if you want.
intelligence?
I'll, so long as they're fine to wait, I'll probably.
Yeah.
I'll do.
A one day rot
that's
is
fine,
not gonna...
right?
Yeah. Besides, zombies are always better a little bit rotty. That's okay.
I'll make 3 if I
Did you
can.
fix the mules?
Not crimson
Mr. Wallace,
heads.
we push or pull the
The
truck?
ivies.
We put it in neutral.
The ivies?
Yeah, if I can. You said the plants were kind of shitty.
Okay, we don't have any of your...
Yeah, I know. I didn't paint any.
I know, we just don't have them, so I'm gonna use, I'm just gonna use zombies for them.
Okay.
Actually, I'm just gonna use spiders.
Okay. And then I will have to long rest because I just almost killed myself doing this.
Yeah, no, we're gonna all need a
It's
rest.
down to 4 HP.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
I actually want to repair the tires of the truck.
you want to repair the tires?
Mm-hmm.
The tires aren't horribly damaged.
That's
Like,
good.
they're not even really popped, because they're hardy as fuck, so you can just take them off. If you just want to have the tires.
If you got the car upright, would it stand?
It would stand up, it just wouldn't run.
That's all.
Alright, then that's what I'm gonna
To
try
stand?
to
Okay. Also, if you wanted to... Okay, so, well, you guys want to rest for the evening?
do. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in the truck. I have a fire outside, and I guess the rabbit's with me.
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess that we can make that the HQ then.
Yeah.
I'll stay under the stars though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in the building.
In this building?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys enter this, or you enter this, like, sort of dilapidated building.
I'll lay on top of the pillar near the car.
Okay. And you want to have Mr. Marbles flip it over so it's
Mhm.
right side up? Okay. Boom! So now your car is right side up. It can move, kind of, if you push it. But it's like,
What
you know what I mean? It's not like the best, but it's all dented and
Carry it.
fucked. Just have Mr. Marbles walking. He's a siege beast, and he's pretty fucking great. Does he? Did we give him a time limit? I don't think we gave him until
think
his
we
health
did.
runs out. Whoops.
Oopsies!
I'll have to work on that.
Well, he's a familiar, right?
No, he is
Oh.
just a summonable beast.
Oh.
I'm gonna
And
use.
it's just, you know what? I guess he's kind of your familiar because he retains his memory.
He's our best friend.
My lover. Some would say.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
do 4 hours of light activity before I take it. I was gonna say deep sleep, long rest.
So you're gonna.
of
you're gonna-
repairing my wounds and shit.
Okay. All right. Cool. So that's fine. I'll consider that. You know, because it's gonna heal you up anyway. But you're sitting there, kind of repairing as Vondas is sort of helping you out. You know,
Eating cookies.
Am I done my book?
helping you out eating cookies. Okay. Your book.
Shoot this back up to full health.
If we are resting, Astride, you get a little bit further in yours.
No, I do not, because I'm not going to read it. I'm going to do something else.
Oh. Sass.
So, last we were at, Jeff, with your book, we were at chapter 3, I believe, where the
The hammer is martial.
the writer escaped
Proficient.
the writer
Oh, wow.
escaped the Feywild and went into the Chronos because the soil told him that the Dark Crow. And again, this hunting for this Dark Crow. He went onto the Chronos. The writer describes great difficulty in trying to find more information, but eventually they are aided after seeking an audience with a terrifying immortal emperor known as Emperor Wordalak. After implementing some Fey magic on the Emperor, he told the writer that he knew and aided the Dark Crow many hundreds of years ago by helping him to escape to the Shadowfell. The Emperor refused to give more information and attempted to have the writer killed. The writer had to flee. So now the writer is searching for a way to enter the Shadowfell. You've been to the Shadowfell. And I'm going to say that it goes a little bit further as to the difficulty of trying to traverse or go to other planes when you don't have planar magic like you actually do with your ring and everything. And I think you actually just have the ability to do that now. But it's hard to do it without planar magic that the writer did not have, and so he needed to find a rift somewhere. And as he is sort of reading, or as you're reading as he's talking about it, he talks about entering in order to search for one of these weaknesses in the veil that leads to the Shadowfell. He is talking about an area or a landmass known as Mercelia, which is where you are right now. And he said that he is looking for the that they say that there is a rift to the Shadowfell somewhere within the Varungol Mountains.
Is that where we are?
You have no idea where the fuck you are.
Who drove us?
That's about as far as you got. Him. And that is as far as you get before you need to sleep. But while you are, just as you kind of are getting ready to close your eyes and put this book away, you lower the book and you see Vondas kind of staring at it, and he looks up at you. What do you read?
Don't know. Travel log. Wonders, what are the name of these mountains? What's the
These
name
mountains?
of these mountains?
This is the Valley of Varungol, and I believe they're the Varungol Mountains.
There's a rift nearby to the Shadowfell.
No, there's not. Here?
That's what it says. I want to throw in the book.
With his thumbs.
With his little hands. He was doing this. Huh. Who wrote this? And he's flipping through to try to find...
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know.
He kind of...
all in your book and chewing really loud.
He goes... and like swipes his little paw through all of the pages, and you see his eyes like... you know what I mean? Going rapidly.
Ooh, dick shot.
Why did you pick this book up?
Found it in my library.
In that castle.
In the castle.
He just kind of looks at you.
So judgmental.
Do you know what this is for?
He helps.
What spite is?
Your stupid thing just makes
It's a
noises.
weapon.
Well, I knew that.
Do you know who the Dark Crow is?
No.
I don't. I will tell you that, but I do know of a legend. It's a Fey legend. It was about a man known as the Dark Crow who betrayed the Summer Queen and was hated and hunted for it. And to piss off the Summer Queen is akin to trying to piss off, or successfully pissing off, Draxia, or something of that ilk. Almost a godlike creature. But in the Fae, it's probably even worse, because the Summer Queen has so much control over the Fae that it is like pissing off Draxia in her own world, or pissing off Astride wherever he lives. Do you understand?
I do.
So essentially a man who defied a goddess, betrayed her, and incurred her wrath, and the wrath of the Summer Queen is mighty, and had to leave. His entire lineage was cursed to becoming these freakish little things with hoofed feet and grayed skin. Like Drow, but twisted Drow.
We ran into a few of them when we were hunting the unicorn.
Darklings. Yes. This is essentially... I thought that it was always the story of where Darklings came from, and that it was just sort of nonsense. But, I didn't know anyone actually... I know people looked for him, but I didn't know somebody was actually successful.
Looking for him.
Well, that's what this writer is. I'm sorry, I apologize, I read your book.
Oh.
I can read quite quickly. Yes, this man was looking for the Dark Crow.
Did he find him?
Yes. Yes, he did. If this is to be believed, if this is a reliable narrator, then, well, I believe this is going to lead you to something very powerful and very dangerous. This could kill you.
What, like a weapon or an enemy?
Both. You do not seem like the kind of man who...
I might need that.
You do not seem like the kind of man who shies away from things simply because they are dangerous, and you also seem like a man that the minute you set your mind on something, you will do it. So, I do not believe I will talk you out of doing this, but I will say, prepare yourself. This is not a trinket. Spite is not just a thing to go looking for. This is very powerful and very potent.
Okay.
Wish you the best of luck. Oh, and yes, he does say that there is a rift in this valley somewhere. He says that he found it underground. The Varungol Valley back then was nothing, but it looks like it was populated between this book being written and now. So I don't know what we're going to find here.
Very well. But we're still going to be here for a while. I'm not running off to find this weapon, Bondus.
Oh, I should hope not. If you do that by yourself, you're probably super fucked. I wouldn't do that. At least the road to this weapon is paved with bodies and blood. Other people have found out about it, just not through this means, and completely unbeknownst to them, knowing that it's connected to the Dark Crow, and just simply went for it. And it has... well, the path to it has killed many people.
Well, we're both familiar with that. And I'll take the book back.
He does, yeah, he allows it.
He grips on tighter.
Eat it. Well, good night, Esther.
Good night, Bondus.
And he goes back over to you, Alex. Alex, you are repairing yourself. Is there anything you wanted to say to Honest?
When are we going to betray these?
Or ask him?
No,
Stop it.
Just asked if he sustained any injuries when he crashed in the van.
A little bumps and bruises. Whose idea was that?
I'm lying on top of the pillar, camping under the stars.
I
A
believe,
small smile creeps across your face as you drift to sleep.
I believe the Esther's companion took it upon himself to throw the van at
The tree just decided.
And the tree is swinging the hammer in the background.
He is currently slamming it into the dirt. Right. Well, I'm alright. How are you?
Fucked up.
I died.
I don't know if we're going to be able to put those teeth back, buddy. You'd probably need a cleric for that. And he kind of looks over to Astride, who, I guess we'll get to whatever you're doing in a minute. I don't think she's going to help you put your teeth back.
It's alright, I don't need all of them.
Wow, Mondas.
True.
You think
could
it won't help a man put his teeth back in?
Do you say that to him?
No, I can't hear it.
You could get some golden ones.
Yes.
That would be pretty cool. Melt down some of that gold and turn it into some teeth.
Oh, is the hammer solid gold, or are you talking about the gold?
Holy fucking shit! They are golden hammers. Yes.
That might be more
Do
useful
not
than the
put
weapon itself.
I meant
Your
like
stupid
coins.
hammer.
Yeah, but that hammer's like pretty solid.
My gold.
did it to
dude,
yourself.
That's the most you fucking thing I've ever heard.
An angel's
weapon of an
holy
angel.
weapon into my golden teeth. I might actually have to do that.
Well,
I could melt it down and turn it into other stuff also, but
You
golden
have a
teeth.
lot left over.
Yeah, I don't have that many teeth.
if you want to melt that down, I would consider finding a mage that could do it. They'd be able to. Well, just to simply melt it down would take a mage and a blacksmith. But if you want to keep any of its properties, you're going to have to, bring it to a mage.
So I could have thunder bite.
That would probably explode your head. That would just knock you unconscious.
Lose my jaw.
You would lose the rest of your teeth and your jaw and your eyes.
Montage of you making it the first bite.
Finally,
Into a sandwich.
all the windows blow out. His head is
Just my headless
looks like
body.
looks like
Shotgun.
shotgun blast. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So you two, you and Vondas are laughing as you are. And what are you doing, Astride? Just as you are getting to go to sleep.
So I'm going inside that building.
Okay. You are okay, so just as you enter the building, now they are blocked, their line of sight is blocked from you.
And I want to try to reach out to Draxia.
Okay. Do you have
The
a
time.
living creature to sacrifice? Or are you just trying to talk to her?
Is the statue
Well-
still alive?
Because she's
Ooh.
my thing. So, am I able to reach out to her? Because I have her necklace.
That's true.
But I don't want to summon her. You know what I mean? I just want
Yeah,
to
no, not to
talk
summon.
her.
That wasn't the spell that you did, the ritual that you did down there.
Yeah.
But in between then and now, she has become your
Yeah.
So
What deity?
I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say let's go ahead and pray. What do you get down there and you begin to pray? What do you say?
This wisdom is hindering our mission. And we need help. We need help finding it. Because if this continues, this assault on us is going to, if it continues, we're not going to be able to continue what we're doing here.
Tell her I died today.
One of us died today.
As
Talking
you're
into your ear again.
as you're
Go
sitting
to
there,
sleep. Sorry.
I understand if you can't help us physically or in any way,
At all.
like, hurt it, but even just pointing us in the right direction so we can do it. Because it has to happen,
What's that?
or we will fail.
Still got the Feywild.
Ooh, pretty cool.
I am going to say that as you finish and you are clutching the symbol that she gave you, that spiky, nasty fucking thing that looks like her helmet, her symbol, as you hold on to the symbol of Draxia, you hear this sound, like sort of scratching and scuttling, and it's unpleasant, and you kind of look, and you see over one of the walls comes beetles, just like fucking hundreds of them, just
I miss
pour
that
over it,
stuff.
and a couple of centipedes and shit crawl out of the ground, and all these bugs start to emerge from the soil, this dry, kind of nasty soil, and they all come swarming up, and as they swarm, they form this like mass. And as the mass starts to form, it kind of starts to take shape, and you see like these centipedes kind of curl around into the 6 sort of spots where like eyes would be, her eyes, and it forms it almost like the head of Drax, almost like Oogie Boogie version, like from Nightmare. Okay, and it Astride. And like bugs come out. As she speaks, she's crushing some of the bugs. It's kind of making the noise of her voice as the beetle carapaces scrape and crash against each other. Is the big bad wisdom bothering you? Oh, my poor girl. It's not so easy to find someone like that. They don't want to be found.
I don't like how he knows where we're at.
Oh, but that's the beauty. He's keeping an eye on you. And her eyes.
Well, an eye for an eye. I feel it's only fair we can keep an eye on him.
And you can. Or at least find the one that's watching you. Find the cloaked man on the flying horse. I'm not sure where he is. I think you can figure it out. Anybody who is trying to kill you on the wisdom's behalf will know something. So, maybe. And you see the head kind of turn towards like the wall, and you look at the wall, and there's sort of a brick that's on it goes.
God damn it, we disintegrated them.
The brick slides out, and you see the petrified statue of the man. Maybe check all of your options
Even that?
before you come crying to me. His desperation to kill you, Astride, is going to ensure that he does not leave you alone. It's going to open him for attack. Be patient, but be vigilant. And he will play into your hand.
Thank you.
What's up? What are you guys doing?
The last time...
Like, I'm here now, so
Well,
I'm up.
the last time she came, though, it was chaos and everyone lost their mind.
She didn't come this
Okay,
time.
that's what I was asking.
She is speaking through. She
Okay.
formed all of these bugs to speak, and she's speaking through them. If she was here, you'd know.
Okay.
She's like 15 feet tall, but she just sort of. Are you well now, child? I saw your work in Valnar.
A little worried about that.
Ask her about her too.
It might have just all been undone.
How so?
I can't feel
Yeah,
the one I placed there anymore. The one in charge.
Well, not everybody is as pathetic as the creatures that you've taken control of. Sometimes you'll reach into the mind of something that does not want you there, and it will seek ways to get you out. That staff is powerful, but there are ways.
Well, if that is what happened, she just signed her death warrant.
I like you, girl.
I hope she enjoys her time in power because it's going to be short. She just made an enemy.
You have such potential. Then she disperses into the bugs. As you sit there, some of them start kind of just crawling on
I'm going to get up and I'm going to exit this building.
Okay.
Is everyone sleeping?
Yeah, getting in there.
You get out and you
Pots and
walk out
pans.
there with you walk out of it. A beetle kind of flies off of you as a centipede kind of just crawls down
Cockroaches.
like your arm.
How long has it been since this guy was petrified?
Only a few hours.
Alright, I'm gonna hang out here then and do my non-rest out here and watch him.
You stand in front of him and just stare.
Well, I'll sit in front of him.
Okay.
I think I
I
have to
fly
sit.
in front of him.
Okay.
You're
That reminds me of
sleeping.
Paranormal Activity.
Do
Just
you
lays
have,
awake.
as a cleric, do you have greater restoration?
Standing next to the
No.
bed.
Okay, because that would just undo it, but that's fine.
I don't think so. Well, I'll check.
I have lesser restoration.
Does it have to be greater?
You can only do half his body.
Look at
Which half?
petrification. What are the
Yeah,
rules for
just do his head. We
petrification?
only need his head.
It's blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. I don't think.
He's not paralyzed, he's petrified.
Yeah, no, I don't think I
But
can.
greater restoration will get rid of that.
I
You
can't
can
open
try
my
to
sheet.
torture
Let me
him
see
until he
if
wakes up.
something is.
He's a statue. What are you gonna do? Scratch him? Like, start taking a hammer and taking his fingers off one by one. He doesn't even know what's going on.
I didn't know he was
Yeah, I
actually
couldn't learn
concrete.
that even if I wanted to.
He
So,
probably has to roll
as-
saves.
as you two sleep, you, Esther, as you sleep atop this pillar with Mr. Marbles kind of walking around underneath you, he doesn't really sleep, swinging this hammer.
The car alarm goes off.
You're in that ocean again, that black, turbulent ocean, and you see that landmass rising above you with a figure standing and a sword. And as you look at it, you realize that you're beginning to sink in this turbulent water. You were standing on it, and now you're in it. And you're thrashing, and you come back out, and you can still see the landmass. As you try to go for it, the waves are smashing you and crashing you. You go to unfurl your wings, and you are able to fly above it. And you see that this figure is watching you, hooded figure, long cloak, kind of staring at you. And you are sort of flying
And
above.
where is he?
He's on this large landmass that's like above the ocean as it's crashing. It's just this like island, sort of. And he's like on the edge of it. It's like precipice looking over this ocean.
I'll call out to him.
What do you say?
I challenge you.
He nods, and you see him open up his arms to you. Something glints in his right hand. Not sure what it is. And he waits. Do you approach him?
Yes.
You wake up as soon as you start to go from. Okay, so it's morning. You guys awake. Esther, I'm gonna say you're actually the last to wake up. You awake to
Sweat, just
you
puddle
awake-
of it.
You awake to the sounds of Alex trying to instruct your tree to hammer one of the tires kind of back in as it had slipped a little bit out of place. And he's like, no, don't, as the
One of the airbags.
tree is kind of hitting it a little bit. He's crushing like the door and the bumper a little bit, but he's doing okay. And you look and you just see Astride staring at the statue of this man. Does it say how long they are?
I think it's 24 hours.
Let me look up. Cock. No, not cocks. Cockatrice.
One of the comments on the last video was "Rest in peace, cockatrice."
24 hours. Rest in peace, cockatrice. Oh, poor baby.
The
So-
brightest stars burn the quickest.
So, here you are awake, and Alex, is there anything you'd want to do? You've been awake for about an hour, besides helping him get
Probably
the
just
car.
topping off all my ammo. Maybe whip something out to eat for breakfast.
Okay. As you do, and you're on top of one of the pillars, right? So now that it's day, I want you to roll perception.
11.
11?
13.
13. All right. As you kind of rise up and stand on this pillar, you sort of look around and you can see that now that it's day and it's bright, this road path leads through the valley and up towards the foot of the mountains, which now that the sun is shining, you can see that there was a lone structure all the way down there. And as you look at that, you can see not too far off, it looks like there was a small abandoned campsite. Looks relatively recent. Possibly was the campsite of these people. And you can see what appears to be two jeeps. Like, not as badass as yours, but two like regular jeeps that have made their way over here.
I want to tell everybody that we have a campsite nearby, probably from the people that attacked us, and we have 2 new jeeps, potentially. I'm assuming we want to interrogate this guy though.
Yes, but first I want to grab that sniper rifle that the captain had.
You want a sniper?
Okay.
Yeah. So you got a rifle. The captain did not get the rifle.
Or the other guy. I almost forgot about that. Sorry. That way we could scope in this camp.
Yeah, we need to talk to him. He knows something. He may be able to guide us to the wisdom, if that's something that we want to take out. And I think that is a good idea.
We might have to, no matter what we want to do in Mersalia, we're going to be hunted by this thing. So it's a noose around our neck.
Also a hooded figure?
Yes, look for the hooded man on the winged horse. Not the same.
Yeah, that's why I was like...
You saw a man on an island in the Shadowfell. She's talking about another hooded man on a horse.
I'll keep that.
I guess I shouldn't put everybody in hoods, but it's just so convenient.
And cool.
Narrative.
Oh, no.
It's so cool. Your guy's hooded cloak was like dope and nice looking. His hooded cloak is gonna be like,
it was like
probably,
the Disturbed
trashy
album cover guys.
It's probably like show his midriff a little. What?
Like the Disturbed guys album
that's
cover.
the one riding the
Yeah.
horse. Yours is
Owen Wilson with a hood.
nice.
You could just see his nose peek out from beneath the dark hood and his teeth.
Wow.
Also, we may have a bigger problem with this underboss.
What's that?
I think she's trying to undo or has undone my, I guess, thrall on her.
A bullet
Was that
to the head
more-
could stop that.
The audacity of her.
Is that more her doing it to betray us, or her just trying to get you out of her head?
Well, I think it's both a
She-
betrayal.
We got her everything that... It is a betrayal. And a bullet in the head sounds wonderful. We gave her everything that she wanted. And this is the way that she repays us and thanks us. So,
I mean, if
she
we
cuts
wanted,
us out of the deal.
if we wanted to eliminate her, I'm all on board. But you don't see why she would want to do that.
What?
Remove a parasite to her. I'm being honest. You wouldn't want me in your head.
Doesn't matter. She has no right.
She's dead to us no matter what. But she should have communicated with us beforehand.
Yes. She should have used diplomacy rather than sneak behind our backs and rip you from her thoughts.
We thought she was dead.
Yeah, no, I was actually genuinely worried. For the wrong reasons, but...
The mental gymnastics that people do. It's astonishing. How dare she? Yes, how dare she?
I think before we kill her, we have to make sure that this wasn't an outside influence. If it was her own,
Yeah, that's the one thing I can't determine if she went
if she
on
was
this
clever, or she
business trip.
got someone who knows what we did.
Could you
Yeah.
just dominate her again?
Yes.
She might have.
And I might-
She would be more
against it, though.
useful alive in that case.
She might be inoculated against it now, though.
Well, we'll find out how and undo it.
I mean, could always try. Worst case, she goes. We'll put someone else in her place.
Yeah, that's true.
Or we could take her appearance, since she is mayor.
Do I hear we're going back to Valinor?
We don't necessarily need to. I have people.
I'm just joking because we've
I
abandoned Valinor.
I already
3 times
joked
now.
about it, which I think is funny. I was like, we're just gonna go back to Valinor.
Yeah,
Well-
you decide.
This campaign, don't worry about me, guys. This campaign has fucked me more ways than I can imagine. Don't even worry about it. Do as you please.
We can.
We don't need to. I have people watching. Plus, I don't.
Well, I mean, to that extent, though, our whole campaign was based on the premise that we have
Yeah.
a neutral safe haven in Valinor. That was, again, with the mental image of a map, that was the focal point of our burn
Yeah.
north.
I feel less secure not knowing what's going on.
So we can, I mean, at any moment, at any point, we can go back to our actual safe
Super
haven,
insulted.
dusk to the Dusk Keep and the Lacuna Tree, go and get to Valinor from there. I think that's what we have to do, but otherwise, I think we might have to look towards Imperia as like a take us in and let them trust us, and that might, we don't have any safe place here besides the tree. Is what it feels like, or at least we haven't burned, or subjects into into trusting us enough or fearing us enough to keep the city safe for more than.
Yeah, I might just have
Hasn't
to
even
start
been 2
taking away
days.
their free will.
It hasn't been 2 days and she betrayed us. She betrayed you.
She ruined it for everybody.
So we'd have to take back the city before we can keep pushing north, essentially.
Or raise it.
Raise it?
Our fingerprints are all over it. We can leave it.
What, here?
No, Valinor.
Oh.
It doesn't matter that, we're guilty of sin and we can scream that from the rooftops, but let it be known who crosses us, their city burns.
But I think she assumed because we were going on this trip that we wouldn't figure it out until we got back.
Then we have the element of surprise. In my mind, I don't like that she removed our communication, and I understand why you feel personally slighted by that. Overarching that, I don't trust her at all now.
No.
I could understand getting rid of the link. I just
She
don't
can't be trusted.
understand why wait until we're leaving. Why wouldn't she have? She's kind of
I guess she's
flashy with that. She would
scared
have
of
tried
us.
it when. Yeah.
But why become your mayor? We're gonna know eventually. Your
We're
mayor.
gonna find you.
That was a part of the deal.
It's
that
not like
we
you're
would,
running.
we would be coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she might have thought she had more time to build up her defenses, but you found out almost immediately after we left.
She has to understand
Within a
that our defenses are interwoven in hers. Does she know about our street team?
Does she? I don't know if I ever told her.
You might have just
Goths.
Yeah. No one knows about him, right?
She came to us with that offer, didn't she?
Yeah, we went to her. And then she knew who we were and
She has to know that we have. Maybe she doesn't think we're that organized.
I don't know.
Because we had a Project Mayhem.
And there's always
Killing
the
people.
off chance that she didn't do this and someone staged this trip, and what we originally assumed is someone's gonna take her place.
She's
or,
dead. She betrayed us.
I don't think she's dead.
an outside
The
force.
king influenced it.
Right. That's what it's one of those two. Either she did it herself or someone
You don't
with
think
the
she's
king did it.
dead? Okay. Very well.
But she is the kind of person who I think would do it shadily, like once we left.
Mhm.
It screams
She's
something she
slimy.
would do. Yeah.
Sorry.
What do you think?
I think we go back to the keep and go to Valinor ourselves and see what the situation is.
We can always come back.
I can leave a portal here. I mean, you said it's a full day by car.
Yeah.
I mean, we do have jeeps.
It's a full day by car to get to the rest stop.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
then another full day.
Oh, so it was 2 days.
It's like 2 days, yeah. It was supposed to be about 2-ish days just to get to Holy Stone Mine, but you went
Stuff happened.
sideways to the left for some reason.
For some reason.
Well, assuming, I mean, we'll interrogate little Mr. Marbles here once he comes to. And
we can
if-
take him with us.
we could. You know what? Oh, I don't trust that.
Keep him in your keep.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
Yeah.
say. But I was going to say Mr. Marbles pick him up, but I don't trust that. Alex, can you move the statue?
All I need is a head.
You'd speak to the dead, yeah. It's true.
How heavy is the statue?
So it is what was a full-sized man in armor, ballistic armor, gun, which was also turned to stone with him, and everything on him, like badass armor gear. And then it's all stone, so very fucking heavy.
Can I try to
Roll strength.
fireman carry him?
Ooh, I don't know about fireman.
14
Dragon.
plus 11.
14 plus 11?
Yeah.
So what you're able to do is you're like and you actually watch as the kind of green sort of pulses through his arms as he and lifts him up. You kind of resting him on like your shoulder as you and just sort of walk him over the sort of you kind of walking in the. You see the green pulsing through. Just like a reminder that this. You would not have been able to do this. This is not natural. Yeah.
I'm gonna put him in the back of the van for now.
How long does
Perfect.
it take to make
Like
the
cheap
portal?
power.
Okay.
Alright, so.
Or you want to put him in the back of this big badass armored van.
Yeah, for now.
So
Because
you-
we're not at the campsite.
No, that's a
yet.
You open up Vondas opens up the door for you as you
Thanks, Fonz.
I kind of slide him in.
Face
As you
down
do,
on the ground.
I want you to roll dexterity. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just a straight dex?
Yeah.
7.
So as you do, so he's like this, right, with his gun, or like that. So as you do, you and one of the arms just snaps off as you're like, ooh, and you sorry. As the other one, the gun snaps in half, and you just are able to put like that stone breaks as you push it all in. So he's missing this arm from like here, but the other one's fine, and you see it's like the
One tear
on the face as it kind of grinds along, but like. He's good.
He didn't really need
and now
that.
it's like nice and flat, so he's nice and sturdy.
So,
Great.
do we need to do anything else here?
I want to. Last order of business is inspect these bodies to see if I can find out any information where they're from or who they're affiliated with.
Well, that's who we're gonna interrogate, but yeah, we have the bodies here. So I'm gonna start doing my.
He might be
Portal to the
hard
dust
to
cave.
question without armor for the first few minutes, so I'd like to get at least some idea from their armor and wallets and shit.
And my
Maybe
magic to
dog
use
tags.
is put a portal inside one of the buildings and then start my dust cube ritual.
To teleport to the dust keep?
Yes.
Okay. Miss Astride?
Who's this?
Whining.
Whining.
Oh, yes.
Miss Astride?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hello. Oh, I didn't know that worked like that. So, I contacted a hacker by the name of White Noise.
Oh, okay.
White Noise was someone who did work pretty closely with the underboss. I believe I wouldn't say trusted him, but they worked together on a lot of things. So, but he is mercenary, so I paid him. Well, he's a mercenary in a way. He doesn't shoot people, but he's a hacker, so he's always on the
Freelance.
internet and things like that. So yeah, I'm not paying him, right, to do the job. Anyway, so I paid him to tell me all about where the underboss is.
Mhm.
And he says, how much am I paying? And I says, well, what's the going rate? And he says, it's quite a lot of bit of money. So I give him quite a lot of bit of money, and he's able to give me some information that is that the underboss is no longer in the city as of right now, that she went on a trip for what he first said was business. And I said, oh, you know that already. So he said, well, do you want to know more? Do you want to know the actual facts, or do you just want to know that she's gone? And I said, I want to know the actual facts. So he says it's going to cost you quite a bit more. So I says, all right. So I paid him everything that I have. I have no more money, Miss Astride. I cannot make anything anymore.
We can fix that.
Okay, but I'm trying to sell things. I'm able to keep the shop open, but I'm not able to buy the goods that I need to craft the weird fucking thing that Esther wants, or I can't really upgrade any more of Headhunter's weapons. Please, ooh, oh, you see, I just spit all over the Please, my bad. Please tell them that it's not my fault. For the love of God, Headhunter terrifies me. Anyway.
Oh, wait until he sees an incredible Hulk.
So, what I did find out by giving him all my savings is that the underboss is not really who she says that she is. She's much more powerful than I originally thought, and that she did not just leave, she went to another plane to try to get rid of that little problem that you gave her. As far as I know, from what White Noise was telling me, that it is in fact quite possible under the right circumstances. But all I know is that she may be making deals with devils.
Oh,
Now,
that
I
sucks for her.
Don't know how true that is. Well,
I mean,
White Noise said that it
She
seems like
kinda
it wasn't
did.
the first time, or that she actually had experience with it. So, I guess it's okay. But that's what I got from him. That's the only information. As far as when she'd be back, absolutely no idea. But I will let you know as soon as I know.
well, oh, you didn't tell us any of this.
So that's all I got, and now I am quite poor. And she never gave me a warehouse, although I did hear from one of her compatriots, one of the thugs people that she hires, that one will be given to me within the week. So maybe she's still keeping her end of the bargain? I'm not really sure what's going on. Like, why would she leave if she was still working with us? But she knows I work with you, and no one's come to fuck up my shop yet. So, I don't really know. I mean, technically I'm a witness to the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
it's a problem.
Alright. Well,
Thank you.
no problem. And I have not touched the teleportation circle that you've put in my house. I have not touched it. A mouse almost touched it, and I shot it with a shotgun. It exploded.
Oh.
All over.
Did any blood get on it?
Absolutely not. I have put it in a glass dome.
No, I mean the circle.
No, I put I put it in a glass dome.
And then you shot it?
Well, I shot the rat. I put it in a glass dome like a day before I shot the rat. So if you guys teleport, you may be in a little glass dome. It's only about 3 feet high, though.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But you should be fine.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, bye.
Alright. So, Winan does not have any more money.
Why is he telling you this?
You paid him a lot of money.
That sounds like...
You gave him a lot of
Wait,
extra
I
money.
told him to fucking make a lot of ammunition for us.
He paid somebody to find out what's going on with the underboss.
How much?
And what's
All
going
of
on
it.
with the underballs?
Why would you do that without asking you first? I have to take a
Oh.
finger.
No, he did exactly what she wanted him to do.
I have to
He
take...
is willing to throw his whole life away for what she wants, and that's what he did.
Why did he spend all of our money, which was his money, to find out
All of my bullet money!
to find out some seemingly useless information? Didn't give us a location. Nothing.
Let me give you
Well-
a pretty big secret.
Yeah,
I don't
apparently.
care about secrets. I care about facts. And I care about bullets.
He says to the sky.
She's a lot more powerful than apparently we know. She has traveled to another plane of existence to make a deal with, I don't know. The Winan said devils to get rid of my influence on her. But she's able to teleport to different planes. She's not who she says she is, at least to us. She's been lying to us the whole time.
Well, we had an inkling she had some sort of immortality when she let that slip that one time.
Did she let slip that she was immortality?
Yeah. When she asked us to join her campaign, You said riches, money. You were joking, love, what can we offer you? And immortality? And she made a face. And she didn't respond when we pressed her on it. We moved past it pretty quickly.
Now I'm definitely gonna have to melt down this hammer.
I love Jeff as a player. You fucking remember everything.
I did
Brain's
not
like a
remember
fucking
that.
Steel trap. I love it.
Well,
So, she's not just a typical human,
Yeah.
but if we can meet her again, and if all goes well, and we do have, our final conversation with her, we can banish her to whatever plane she so well pleases, if that's where she likes to escape to.
I don't. She wanted to be mayor, though. That was her goal.
It's true.
And we helped her get there. I don't like not knowing what she is or how strong she is. Because I feel kind of used. a little
She
bit
did
right
use
now.
you.
How about
You
this?
didn't use her. She used you.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. And our
How about this?
services.
She also, most likely, we don't know. I'm thinking she's not involved with the wisdom and all that. She doesn't have eyes on us. So while we can't get into communication with her, she also doesn't know what we're doing. And if she hasn't raided Winan yet, she's still holding up her local end of the deal. We can go back. Me and or Alex can go and approach her. Never let her know we know that she cut your tie.
What I'm worried about is what kind of deal she's making. Because that could affect us. If I'm the problem, she could...
Maybe I go and look for a piece of that myself.
Wait, you can do that?
No, maybe we go back to the keep.
Mm-hmm.
We go into Valinor separately, so she knows what she did to you.
Yeah.
We play along that you didn't tell us, or we haven't tried to make communication with her. I go to her seeking some sort of higher power, some sort of deal making. How do you do it, boss?
She's gonna want to know why we're back, though.
Mm-hmm. Well, we can tell her. We can tell her we were attacked on the high road. We can be completely honest with her.
Actually, yeah, we needed a car. That's the whole reason why I tried to reach her. Was for a new car and...
We can be
updated
completely
suits.
honest with her because the truth can't hurt us. We know she betrayed us,
Yeah.
and she doesn't know that we know that yet. She thinks
Well-
we're on a road trip.
The reason I can't reach her is because she's on another plane. It's possible it hasn't happened yet. I wish I knew what plane she is on, because then we could just follow her.
I mean, we're getting close to the point, but next session we can just...
Can we scry for her across planes?
We
Is
can-
that something?
Not across planes. I do not believe that works across planes. I'm just saying that off the top of my head, but from what I remember of Critical Role, I don't think it works.
I mean, we can at the very least try to. We can send Vondas into the Feywild, and we can go to the Shadowfell.
You can do what? Send me into the Feywild?
You
Well,
can't just go
haven't you
home?
guys
I
gone?
can't go there, no. They are hunting me.
Then
I'm
you
a
go to
fugitive.
That's
you
why
go to
he
the
was on this
Shadowfell, we'll go
plan.
to the Feywild. We can get at least cross 2 off the list.
It's a dingy place, but I'll go. Yeah.
We'll figure something
Are
out.
you sure you wouldn't want to go with me to the Shadowfell?
I'll go with
And
you.
I could take... Or would you like to go to the Shadowfell?
We're getting
Oh,
ahead of
right.
ourselves, though, because we need her to feel out the world we're going into. We just need an open exit. Somehow...
We need to find where, like, devils would be.
Oh. Everybody roll...
Because that's where...
No, Vondas, what were you gonna say?
Roll
Where would that
history-
be?
History or religion, whatever's the highest. And
Mhm.
Vondas will fill in the blanks if you guys don't, because he's knowledgeable.
History or
14.
religion.
14 for what?
It's
Either.
the same.
Okay.
12.
12. Alex?
3.
Alex is picking his nose too. So you know from the books that you've read, devils are in the 9 hells, which is they're in hell. You know what I mean? And the section that known as the 9. The way my world works is I kind of took the 9 hells but expanded on it. Where
Is
there's
it
the
all
9
one
hells.
plane?
Yes.
Okay.
The 9 hells is all
Thank
one
God.
plane, and it's like an area, and then there's hell itself, which is brutal. So the 9
It's
hells
like the
is,
outskirts of
the
hell.
9 hells is like the orderly, it's lawful. They are lawful evil. Devils are lawful evil creatures. Contracts, rules. You know what I mean?
It's like
that's how they do their
Evil
shit.
city and evil wilderness.
Evil city, evil, and then there's like evil like world, and that's hell. And then this is how I build mine. And then there's the like abyss, which is like the deepest part of hell, which is where the fucking demons are. Devils and demons are very different. Devils are lawful and like, haha, we're evil as fuck and we'll take your soul. Whereas demons are just, just want to rip your fucking throats out. Draxia is a demon lord, a demon goddess, as opposed to a devil goddess who would maybe not be crazy and, nuts.
So you said, I mean, I just, parlaying off of that, she's making deals with devils.
That's what Winan said.
There is
I
a
think we got a location.
there is a city in hell known as the City of Dis,
Yeah.
I believe.
All
the
I-
City of Dis and
Is
the Nine
this
Hells.
something you made up, or is this...
No, that's D&D, or that's
Okay.
D&D. I made up hell, and I have my
Oh,
own thing for
shit. We go back to the Dust Keep and we get the librarians to give us the rundown on
And
on
all
how
I need to do,
tieflings.
if we
that.
pop,
Tieflings and super library tieflings.
if
like,
we pop
they know.
in,
Sorry.
I should just
And they
be able
kinda
to
have a thing for
feel
me.
her
No,
if
exactly.
we're on the same plane. I don't have to reach out, and then that'll be
We fucking
a yes or no.
ambush her in
She's
hell.
I'm not going back to the keep.
Ambush her in hell with a team of hunter tieflings?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not prepared. Is that what that look is for? Yeah, no. Oh, I'll be working on this. Yeah.
Alex, you say that? You're not going back to the
I'm not
keep?
going back to the keep.
Why?
I hate
You don't
the
E.
have to
keep.
go inside to the keep.
Why do you hate the keep? Is it because you got lost?
I didn't get lost. That motherfucker made me lost.
I did not.
He-
I
I
wanted
know
to
you
let-
did.
He was walking down a flight of stairs for no reason.
If you stay with us, you'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
They were reading books and shit.
We'll have a hunting party with tieflings.
No, you should read a book. I think you'd enjoy it.
It's not supposed to mean.
Are we done in this little town that we found?
For now, yeah. This is way important, I think. This
it's
is
like
bad.
personal now. We're gonna ambush the underboss in hell. That's the idea. Let's talk to the librarians, see what we can glean from in preparation. Portal. Let's keep.
So, you open a portal. Do you two go through?
Yeah.
Do you bring the truck?
I want Mr. Marbles to.
And Mr. Marbles picks up the truck, and you're... And he's like...
There goes the foot.
He carries him over.
Strap him
I
down.
Mr. Marbles
I didn't think you'd be moving.
pushes him through, because I think it's like a 20-foot portal is what I
Okay.
said.
I don't remember
if I
reading it.
don't remember if I said it was 5 or 20, but... So let's just say...
I hope it's not 5. Not everyone's 5 foot tall.
Yeah, that's why I think I made it like 10 or 20. So he gets,
Bang
he
my
gets
head
it
every
through
time I
the-
go through the portal.
He kind of just fits. You guys enter. Before Vondas enters, he stops, and after you guys go through, you're already on the other side. Vondas looks to you, Esther, and says, that road that we talked about last night, the road paved with bodies of those that thought that they could find and mass despite, it starts here. Just so you know.
I want to nod to the teleportation circle we have here.
I'm not bringing my zombies. They can stay here.
They just hang out?
Yeah.
Okay, your gazer comes with you, though.
Yes.
I don't know if I'll throw like a burlap tarp over it, like just some garbage or something.
Alright. And he goes through. And
I
you
take
go
one last look around the little town.
through. The little town, the destruction that you laid waste, that pile of bodies, that some of them are now these horrific, like, plant zombies amongst this field of other plants, and they just sort of start wandering because she is no longer present. Some of them going into the houses, some of them just, like, touching stuff. One of them just,
Awful.
like, touching the ground. Yeah.
We made a horror
They're-
movie as we leave.
Oh, yeah.
They're ivies and a crimson head.
Yeah, and one like just sort of as you look at the pile of dead bodies.
A lot has happened.
Yes, it has. And you enter the portal,
Who said that?
and that's where we'll end tonight's game.
That was a good one.
Yeah, there was some really good role play in that one. You guys sort of took the reins. I like that. So of all the things that I expected to happen let's go to hell immediately was not what I thought
Let's go to hell.
was what you guys were going to get out of that. But I'm excited.
So you guys rendezvous with Imperia, put that one on hold. Our car blew up, now we gotta go to hell.
If it wasn't for that car being destroyed, I would never have reached out. So.
You are mad.
Yeah.
Ooh, Amanda's mad. I liked it. This is a good. Oh, you guys did good.
Thank you.
Good in this one.
Died.
Alex, I like the plan.
Alex died.
The what?
I like the plan for your teeth. That's good. Let's keep that on the back burner.
I wonder if I should just go to the prison by myself.
I mean, at this
You
point,
can certainly do it
Certainly
if you'd
try.
like.
I still want to go to the prison.
You will.
This
There's
is
we
just-
have a
time.
portal there.
Yeah.
There'll be time. This is
Oh,
cool.
no.
You guys have to micromanage your minions now.
Goodbye,
and a
friend.
trip to
And-
hell.
And kill one of them.
And keep our minions in order and make sure they don't
Betray
deviate.
us.
Yeah.